Welcome to Highbury, the home of Fleetwood Town, for the Macron Cup final between Barnoldswick Town and City of Liverpool. It's a gorgeous evening here on the Fylde course. The pitch is in immaculate condition. And I'm Steve Brown. Alongside me this evening, Dave Watkins, head of sport at Drystone Radio, and also a football correspondent at Drystone Radio. That is Stuart Maguire. Good evening, chaps.
Good evening.
Fantastic evening for it, Dave.
Absolutely. What can we say about the facilities here at Fleetwood? A step up from the usual facilities that we see in the North West Counties League. Fantastic stand just across the way from us here. We're up on the gantry on the stand here. We've had a lovely meal before kick-off. We're all set and ready to go. The atmosphere is fantastic. Liverpool, we know from their visits to Silsden what sort of crowd they bring across. They brought a big crowd across. They've got the beach balls going. They've got the big flag going. They've got the atmosphere going. And the players are out on a pitch, and we look set fair for a fantastic match tonight.
Yeah, certainly are. And just keeping with the City of Liverpool, Stuart, it's been a great season for them, hasn't it, in the North West Counties Division 1, and now got promotion to the Premier League.
Yeah, you can't ask for more than that in the first season. They've done absolutely remarkable, haven't they? And they're probably a bit more battle-hardened than Barnoldswick. Obviously, their season finished, was it 12 days ago, something like that?
Yeah.
They've obviously only had training sessions to get ready for this. City of Liverpool, they've had semi-finals, they've had playoff finals, and they've had some really hard games, so it could go against them clearly in terms of tiredness, but the other way it could be, just make them a bit more battle-hardened. So I guess the proof will be in the pudding.
Certainly will. And as we say, their first season, inaugural season at this level, and to get promotion in your first season, it's some achievement.
Yeah, it's remarkable. I mean, even on Twitter today, Jamie Carragher was wishing them good luck, and you go on the Twitter page, they've got 10, 11,000 followers. They're obviously a biggish club in the making, so to do what they've done in the first season, really good, and I'm sure they'll want to kick on from there.
And as for Barnoldswick, Danny Craig came into the club back in mid-January, I think it was, and since taking over, he's done a sterling job.
He has indeed. I'm glad he mentioned Danny Craig. I just bumped into him under the stands while I was waiting for the team sheet to come out, and the players are out here warming up. He's pacing up and down. He looks like the nervous man on the planet.
Yeah.
He walked past me and he went, "What do you do?" Yeah. So he's done a great job since he came over.
Well, I know that the team set off early this afternoon. They were having a pre-match meal in one of the local hotels. One or two of them were having an ice cream.
They did. They went across a little ice cream cellar on the seafront here. Beautiful spot. Actually, I was just reading some of the signs up here from the Fleetwood Town fans. It says Fleetwood, one way in, one way out, and that's true enough, isn't it, on the road. So the COD Army flags are behind us there on the memorial stand to the left-hand side of us, and the players now are just finished the warm-up, and they're heading back up the tunnel, and they'll be out on the pitch shortly.
Yeah, large contingent there from the City of Liverpool section there. Probably a good 600 fans made the trip from Merseyside this evening. As for Barley, they've brought several coaches as well, and it has the makings of a fantastic game of football, Stuart.
It certainly does. We were talking just before, about 5 or 10 minutes ago, myself and Dave, and we were saying, it's perfect conditions. The pitch is like a carpet. There's no wind. It's not a quagmire. We've been to some games early in the season where it's been a bit of a leveler, hasn't it? It's been a bit muddy and a lot of kind of hoofball. But tonight, the surface they've got, and I'm just really looking forward to the game. I think it's going to be a splendid game.
Yeah, definitely. It's fantastic conditions, as we say. It did start off raining earlier this afternoon, but the sun is shining. The pitch is in immaculate condition. And last week I had the opportunity of catching up with Danny Craig ahead of this big game against City of Liverpool in their last training session on Thursday evening, and we talked about the preparation, about the league and the season so far, and just caught a few words with the manager himself.
We had a sort of injury treatment clinic on the first Tuesday just to get that last week out of their legs. From then we trained Thursday. We had a bit of a behind closed doors friendly on the Saturday, and we've trained twice this week. We've had them in twice, just doing 11v11 stuff, set plays, a bit of shape, bit of formation, them having the ball, us having the ball, just trying to work on the best bits of our game and trying to highlight where and when we can maybe impact on theirs.
Yeah, because of Who was the game against behind closed doors, if you don't mind me asking?
It was a mixture of our reserve players and lads from a local side. Obviously, with it being the end of the season, a lot of players or a lot of teams have either got playoff games or they've finished for the season and they're out in different countries on the beer, aren't they? The last thing they want after a packed schedule is another game. So we had to cobble lads together. They were of a decent standard, and it gave we didn't want too much of a run out. We wanted to tick over because we had 5 games in a week, but it was a good enough run out. They had to put a sweat on to get through the game, and it was what it was, and it did what it needed to do.
Yeah. Well, now you've had a pretty settled side, since you had the same faces in most weeks in recent weeks. But are you any closer to selecting your final 11, ready for Tuesday?
Well, we're in a final training session now. Anything can happen between now and the end. I think there's about 10 or 15 minutes left. We could get injuries.
Yeah.
Players are impressing. We've got a good, strong squad here. The team's most certainly not picked. I think some of them think it is, but it's certainly not. If the players that have been playing well in recent weeks continue to do that, then without doubt they'll be in the team. Because at the end of the day, it's a cup final. I'll play my strongest team, or what I think is my strongest team, and the team that can impact City, Liverpool best. And that's the way we'll go with it. Everybody understands it's about the team the team comes first. That's always been what I've been about since I came here. We've always said team comes first. It's nothing personal. Players who are playing well will play, and the team and club comes first on that night, not individuals.
Yeah. And of course, City and Liverpool being your opponents, they're still playing quite a lot of football, aren't they, as we speak? Yeah,
they've won the cup final, Division 1 cup final. They're in the playoffs, so they played last week and won in the playoff semis. So they're playing, I think, Saturday in the final. So they'll be, if they win that game, that'll be 2 highs for them. And whether they come in full of confidence or I don't know. I don't know what I want from that game. I don't know whether 2 highs and full of confidence will give them a boost, or how high can you be before you need to come down at some point. But at the end of the day, all we can do is face the facts that we have 5 games in a week. We've then got 2 weeks off to prepare. We can only prepare as best we can, take a team there, do what we think we need to do, deliver the performance that we need to deliver. If that is good enough on the night, then we'll come home with the cup. If it's not, then that's football.
Yeah, that's football. But have you had an opportunity to see Simon Burton's team this season? Have you had anyone watch them and analyse them and see what they've got?
When I went to watch Widnes earlier on in this competition for us, they were playing against Widnes. I didn't take much notice of them at the time. I was watching Widnes, but I have seen them then. And I've watched them twice this last month. I watched them in their cup final down at Runcorn Linnets, and I also got to watch it. I've also had them watched by a fresh set of eyes. So I've seen them twice. I've had my eyes on them twice, and I've also had somebody that I trust watch them once, just for a fresh pair of eyes, really, to maybe spot something that I haven't spotted. So I think 3 times is enough. You can watch, you can overanalyse and watch teams too much, I think. So twice for me, once on a fresh set's enough. He came back with the similar things. I spoke to another manager about them. He sort of reiterated what I'd seen. So I've got a good idea of what they're about. And like I said, we've been working on it. It's about whether we can put a game plan in place and deliver it on the night. We think we know what we need to know. We've prepared them as best we can, and it's just about anything can happen on the night.
Sure is. And I see that the Sewer are taking quite a few fans to the seaside on Tuesday evening as well.
Yeah, Alison's sorting the coach travel out. She's been in touch with me and said there's quite a lot of interest. The phone's not stopped ringing, so it's good that the town are getting behind the club in a cup final. The club deserves it. I just walked into the clubhouse and seen a box full of scarves, so I think Stuart's hoping to sell most of them on the coaches. So we might have, we've got 3 or 4 coaches going, a lot of family of the players. I think we've discussed it.
Well, that was the manager of Barnoldswick Town, Danny Craig, just letting me know. And as you meet us, the teams are coming out onto the pitch for this Macron Cup final here at Highbury, the home of Fleetwood Town. Fantastic scenes out on the pitch in front of us. 500-600 travelling City and Liverpool fans. Barnoldswick brought a good fair share of supporters as well. Probably 200 or 300 from Barnoldswick this evening. Glad you could join us on Drystone Extra. and we're with you for uninterrupted coverage of this Macron final. I've got the team news in front of me, starting with Barnoldswick Town. Jordan Gidley in goal, Liam Blades, James Croken the captain, Jake Lloyd, Jonathan Hodgkinson, Sean Eric, Zach Dale, Harry Thompson, Mark Frelfell, Ben Gorman and Kenneth Taylor make up the 11. Of course, Kenneth Taylor was here last season with Cone in that defeat to Atherton Colliery, so bags of experience in the Barnoldswick Town. On the bench for Barlick, Matthew Kavanagh, Andrew Hill, John Beckwith, Aaron Ollindrake and Arlie Barnes make up the bench for Danny Craig's team. As for City of Liverpool, Simon Burton has gone with Stephen Longrig in goal, Christopher Lester, Francis Foy, Kevin McKellen, Daniel Dalton, Alan Weston, Joseph Camose, Michael Roberts, Jamie McDonald, who scored 2 at the weekend in that game against Liverland, John Connolly and Matthew Williams make up the 11. On the bench for City of Liverpool, Elliot Nevitt, Daley Woods, Christopher Dykes, Barry Moore and Declan Gregson. It's going to be an absolute classic game, is this, Stuart?
Certainly is. I'm really looking forward to it. Both teams look really pumped up, don't they? As Dave mentioned before, the crowd and man have making a
fantastic support.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like you say, 500 or 600 people probably in total, but the noise they make is incredible. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, certainly are. And teams just having a little chat. Barnoldswick down in front of us. We're opposite the main stand here at Highbury this evening. Wonderful scenes. The sun is shining, which makes a bit of a difference from this afternoon, David.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I just, on a personal note, say big shout out there to Barney and Havilah, who are going to try and come along this evening just down the road from Blackpool there. Barney working as a paramedic, and due to, as he's put on his Twitter feed, thanks to some idiot who has chewed up all the NHS computers, he's going to be unable to make the game, but he's tuning in on Drystone Extra. So sorry we can't catch you tonight, but enjoy the game on the radio.
Yep, excellent stuff. And of course we've also filming this game this evening. Our friend Michael Tiller is actually filming it as we speak, and that will be available on the North West Counties Allmark Security League webpage, I believe, at some point tomorrow. But we're both captains in the middle there, just getting the pleasantries out of the way. That's Lester and Krogan, the captain for Barnoldswick Town.
Prediction time, is it, boys?
Go on, I'll let you go first, David.
I'm going high scoring encounter. I'm going 3-2 to Barlick.
That's a good shout. And you, Stuart?
2-1 Barlick.
Well, but I'm not going to make a prediction just yet. I'm going to leave it.
We wait until the 89th minute.
I'm just going to leave it for about the first 10 or 15 minutes. But we're just about to get this game underway. It is the Macron Cup final 2017 between Barnoldswick Town and City of Liverpool. And Liverpool get this game underway down this near side. Long ball into the channel. Good solid header from Barnoldswick, and Blades has it. Trying to go along and took a deflection off one of the City Liverpool players. But it will be a throw-in. Almost on the halfway line. As you can hear, the travelling support from City of Liverpool. Absolutely amazing this evening. As is the Barnoldswick Town as well. But it's a throw-in inside. It's into the feet of Jake Lloyd. He goes across onto the far side into the captain Grogan. Goes down the line. Nice touch. Just keeping possession. One over the top from Jake into that far channel. Frelfell gives chase, and good confident defending there from City of Liverpool. Hit the ball long. That's a long one by Dalton. Looking into the challenge. It's a good ball. Looking for the likes of McDonald, but Hodgkinson goes across. And, well, it's like the Alimo, as you would expect in the opening stages, Stuart.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the City Liverpool centre half. So, two big lads, especially with the one nearest to us now. He's a really big lad. He's stocky as well. And, yeah, it was a confident piece of defending then. So, but let's see how it goes in the early stages.
Yeah, good early start for both sides. Frelfell involved in his own half at the moment. A bit tight on this near side. As I said, we are situated just directly across from the main stand in the gantry on the halfway line. Plays the ball back. It's one over the top. No messing for Barnoldswick. A good solid header from Lester, the captain. Bouncing around in the middle at the moment. Just need to get it down. And that's a nice piece of play there from Liverpool. Nice touch. Trying to thread it through to McDonald. Showed a great touch to start off with, and Harry Thompson's got a free kick for his troubles, but a good start from both sides.
This guy McDonald, he knew to the side? Because when we saw these at Silsden a couple of months ago, he wasn't playing up front, was he?
Yeah, I think his first game was a couple of months ago against Carlisle City. Scored 2 on his debut and then scored 2 at the weekend against Liverpool Sports in the playoff final, Dave. But it's a long ball and it's Leicester.
Looks like they're trying to play on his pace, doesn't it? Already we've seen a ball through where he's outpaced the back four at Barnoldswick, so maybe something to watch out for at the moment. Playing up on his own though, isn't he?
It's a good piece of play into that bottom corner, and well, I thought it was going to be a corner for a second, but the referee this evening, Lewis Smith, has given a goal kick to City of Liverpool. If you're just tuning in, whether in Craven or in Liverpool this evening, thanks for making it Drystone Extra. And a good early start and a good touch of the ball from both sets of players. It's going to be a goal kick. Long rig to take it. Quite an experienced goalkeeper, 28 years of age. Previous clubs include Chester. That's a long one, looking. And that's a solid header from Airy at the back, bouncing around looking for Gorman. Harry Thompson's got it, just need to settle it down. He's under a lot of pressure. And he was closed down very quickly indeed there. And that was McDonald again, who's causing some problems in these in this early stages, Dave.
A yard of pace on him, hasn't he? And it's causing a few problems already. But ball out on the right here to the captain, Leicester.
Yeah, well, a bit of a miss kick there from the captain. Closed down again. That's a good tackle there from McKellen. City of Liverpool have it just inside the Barnoldswick arc, going down that far right hand side, and well, Sean Airy, experienced defending there from Airy. Just watch that ball go out, Stu.
Yeah, we mentioned pretty much, didn't we, about the pitch being in such good condition, and I think it's showing in terms of the speed of the passing. It's not being held up. There's no mud. There's no uneven bounces. It's really kind of smooth and slick, and I think that's going to add to the game as well. You can see early on just how much it's really kind of adding to the game.
Certainly can. And another solid header at the back from Sean Airy. Seen quite a bit of the ball in these opening stages of this game. Live Macron football coverage from Highbury, the home of Fleetwood Town this evening. Long ball on the captain, Grogan, trying to go long, looking trying to find out Ben Gorman there. It's took a deflection. Well played there from Harry Thompson. Frelfel's closed down and it's gone all the way back to the number 6, and missing it long. Every opportunity trying to find McDonald and Gidley. Yeah, he releases it well, and that's a good ball by the goalkeeper. Out to this near side now, Zach Dale. Just trying a little bit too much, trying to overplay it. See Liverpool confident, just knocking it around. They've gone all the way back to their keeper Longry, but as you would expect, early stages, Dave, it's a bit like the Alamo.
It is frantic. I mean, from Barnoldswick's point of view, I think they really need to get possession, just knock it about a little bit and give everybody a touch and whatever. Like you say, at the minute it's all a million miles an hour, and not getting any through balls or any pressure on this back four of City of Liverpool at the moment. So just some possession. I see Danny Craig up over on the far side from us. He's already in the technical area, shouting out instructions. I think he's probably saying something similar. Let's get a touch on the ball, let's knock it about, and let's calm things down.
Yeah, certainly he's trying to get some instruction out towards his players, but it will be a throw-in. And it's Captain Grogan going long, looking for Frelfel, tall figure, who has been chosen over Aaron Holland-Drake this evening, picking up the number 9 shirt. And it's going to be another throw-in right in front of the main stand out on the Barnoldswick left. Going long is Grogan, looking for Frelfel, but solid header in there from City of Liverpool. Leicester put under pressure from Gorman, needs to release it. It's a bit tight down in that far corner, and they've still got it. They like to play it out, but they close down, and that's great play there from Kenny Taylor, number 11 for Barlick, playing out on that left-hand side. And he's got bags of experience, Joe. He played here last year with Conan. That kind of experience should stand him in good stead this evening.
Yeah, I just echo what Dave says, really, and kind of what we both said in terms of it is very frenetic at the moment. There's no real pattern to the play. There's some good pressing. It's kind of a high tempo, but no real touches of quality at this stage. I think both teams are just trying to work each other out, feel their way into the game, and as you say, anybody who's got good experience at this level, it'll be paramount tonight.
Yeah, certainly will, and it will be a goal kick It's Longrig. Long ball straight down the middle. Solid header from Blades. Got more of that ball. Fell into the path of Harry Thompson. Goes long down this right-hand channel. And luckily for City, it's rolled all the way through, and it was their number 6, Alan Weston, who miskicked the ball, but fortunate for him, it went right through to Stephen Longrig. Long ball by the keeper. Good flick on from McDonald. And as you can see in these opening stages, David, it's Hodgkinson who's babysitting McDonald
yes.
in the early part of this match.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, City, Liverpool obviously fancy him. McDonald, he's basically always chasing around now. He's
need to release that ball
and giving nobody any time. But got a bit of a move on the right-hand, left-hand wing here now for Barnoldswick.
Good football here from Barnoldswick. Closed down very well. As soon as the blue shirt gets the ball, the white shirt, the City of Liverpool players on top of them straight away. But it will be a throw-in to Barnoldswick on the halfway line. Out on the ball at left, going short this time into Frelfell. He goes inside, but it's a missed kick, and it's picked up by City Liverpool, trying to come forward, but closed down well from Jake Lloyd in the middle of the park. The City just playing it across. Weston with the ball. Goes short into their number 10, that's John Connolly. And he's closed down very well indeed by Jake Lloyd, but the referee, I think, has ordered it to be a foul. It will be a free kick to City Liverpool, halfway inside their own half. And a good start from both sides. Both teams wanting to get the ball down and play some football. And it's going to be a long one. It's the fullback Foy. Just signalling to his forward players for the likes of McDonald and Connolly up there. Try to get the flick on. Hodgkinson gets it down to Blades. Bit tight in this corner, but it's played into Zach Dale. He's got to release it before he loses it. Goes all the way back. And I'm not sure if it's a late tackle, but it will be a free kick to Barnoldswick. It was number 6. It was is it number 6, number 9? I believe. I think it was McDonald. There's something going on down there with McDonald and Jake Lloyd. Don't let him get you revved up. I think that's what he's trying to do, Stu. He's trying to get Jake Lloyd wound up there.
Yeah, I kept my eye on that.
Experience.
Yeah, the little spat. He rubbed his head quite a few times, really. There's quite a few verbals exchanged, but he did well, Lloyd, just to walk away from that. So we'll keep an eye on that one. It could develop as the game goes on.
Yeah, it certainly could. And it will be a free kick. It's going to be Gidley hitting it long. He hits it down the centre, looking for Frelfell, number 9. That's a good header from the number 9. It's bouncing around and they can't deal with it, and it's Harry Thompson who picks it up on this near side. Can he find Zach Dale? Decides to go himself. Nice ball into the box, looking for Frelfell. Yeah, the referee saw a punch in the back there. I think it was a push from, it was either Mark Frelfell or Kenny Taylor.
Well, 10 minutes on the clock. First bit of pressure there from Barnoldswick. Good cross into the centre. 4 players in there, 2 of each, but just a bit of a shove on the centre back, and it went down, and the momentum lost a little bit. But first bit of a show in there. Things have settled down a little bit now. Like I say, 10 minutes or so on the clock, and Barnoldswick have survived that early onslaught and playing back into the game, aren't they?
Yeah, certainly are. And well, it was a nice move down this right-hand side. I think it was Harry Thompson who got the ball into the mix, and well, it was Frelfell with a push in the back, but it's a goal kick to City. It's bouncing around. It's bounced through to Connolly, trying to cut it back. The idea was right. The idea was spot on there, and I think it was Connolly. I think it was the number 10, John Connolly, trying to cut the ball back there, but it will be a throw-in, almost level with the 18-yard back. So out on the far right-hand side. If you're just joining us this evening, I could tell you it's Barnoldswick Town 0, City Liverpool 0. Macron Cup final on Drystone Extra. Into the chest, it's a nice touch from City. He goes down, and he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. That looked a very, very harsh penalty. I'll be able to see more from the replay. We've got the camera up here in the gantry, but it is a penalty to City of Liverpool.
Well, for me, just stood on. I'm going to see the replay in a minute, but for me, just stood on the back of his heel a little bit. Stuart's going to have a little close look at this. But something or nothing anyway. It's Matthew Williams.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the
penalty.
While Stuart's looking at the replay, it's going to be Matthew Williams. Steps up and scores a goal. Down into the right-hand corner. 1-0 City of Liverpool. And as you can hear, the fans in that main stand from City of Liverpool cheering their team on. He tucked it away nice into that right-hand corner. Gidley went the wrong way. And 1-0 to City. What did you make of that, Stuart?
It's difficult to tell really without a slow motion close-up. There's obviously, it looks like there's some sort of contact, but it does look a bit innocuous. It's difficult to tell really without seeing it close-up, but in fairness to City Liverpool, they took the penalty away, tucked it away lovely there, sent the keeper the wrong way. A lot of composure.
Yeah, well, he's got the game on the way again, but it is 1-0 to City of Liverpool. Long ball from Blades. At least it's an early goal. Plenty of football still to be played in this game. Bouncing around, Harry with the header. Into the centre, looking for the number 10. That's Ben Gorman. Plays it out onto that far side. Trying to go along is the captain, Krogan. It's bouncing around and it's going to be a free kick. Right in front of the City of Liverpool fans. They did not like that tackle at all. And, well,
I don't know, 12 minutes or so.
We've certainly got a game on his hands.
30 minutes on the clock. We just said that Barlow could come back into the game a little bit, survive the early onslaught, and then that penalty was given. For me, there was contact. For me, I think he just stood on the back of his heel. Nothing malicious, I don't think, but enough to award the penalty, I assume.
Yeah, well, it was a long one, and as you said, the referee was stood right on top of the situation, and he gave the penalty straight away. But Barnoldswick want to get this game on the way straight away, and it's played down towards Kenny Taylor. Grogan, nice touch inside, and a bit of a late challenge there from Liverpool, and it's played across onto this near side into Blades, back into Hodgkinson. He was lucky there. He got away with it. McDonald was breathing down his neck there, and he's certainly putting in some. He's certainly putting some ground in his McDonald, isn't he, in his opening 15 minutes?
He is. I'm just going to say that he's certainly got a bit of devil in him, hasn't he? He's thrown his weight around, but credit to him. He's chasing everything. He really is pressing, and he's not giving the Barnoldswick centre halves any time to dwell on the ball at all. Whether he can continue that for the full 90 will remains to be seen. But he's certainly put himself about.
He is that, and the ball's gone all the way through to Longrig. Happy just to calm things down. He's just saying to his teammates, calm down. Let's have a little bit of a breather. He's going to be looking to hit this long towards a memorial stand in this first half, going from our right to left. Goes all the way back into Weston. Plays it across to Dalton, put him in a little bit of trouble, but it's through on that far side into Leicester. He puts one round the corner looking for Connolly. That's a late challenge. I don't know what the referee's come late there. I don't know if he's actually give the foul or he's give the offside. And the referee's going to pull that back. Jake Lloyd wanted to take it quick, looking for Kenny Taylor. But I believe he's not give the foul. I think it's the offside he's given.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened there. It certainly looks a bit of a late challenge.
The referee's got his flag up.
Yeah,
there was offside. There was an offside, but there was a late challenge that went in just before the offside was given. So
yeah, the linesman had his flag up over on that far side. It will be a free kick.
It was McDonald who was offside. They're looking to get him away, aren't they? With that ball through, just to get show his pace kind of thing, and he was just half a step offside there, or else he could have been in trouble again.
Yeah, well, it's played long. Gidley. Oh, and that was a bit of a push on Airy, but it's bounced all the way out into Krogan. He goes first time, playing it into the box, trying to cause some problems for the keeper. He comes, and that's good handling from Longrig. Very confident from the Liverpool keeper. Goes early, looking for McDonald, bouncing around. Grogan goes up. Referee says play on, and just needs to calm it down a little bit. Grogan was too quick to try and release the ball. He just needs to get a foot on the ball and take the sting out of this game. Play back to Weston across the back of the City defence out to Leicester. Nice touch from Leicester. Play back inside to Weston. He's got the glare of the sun in his face as the number 6. And Dalton's played it back to Longrig. Longrig back out to Dalton. They want to play it out from the back, and Barlett really need to stop that. It goes long down that right hand channel. Grogan might be just safe playing this ball out. I don't think it's got enough pace on it, and he's pulled back. The linesman stood right on top of it. It will be a free kick in that far corner to Barlick. And if you're Danny Craig, what would you be saying, or what were you trying to be relaying to your team?
I think just to keep the shape as they are. They're very compact defensively. They're set up really well. They're defending really compact with each other. They don't look like they're getting much joy through the middle. They've obviously tried a couple of long balls, City Liverpool, but the goal probably has took the stuffing out of them a little bit, because, as Dave said before, they're probably just settling down a little bit for a couple of minutes before that the incident happened. So obviously they're chasing everything, City Liverpool. They're first to the tackle at times, especially the two lads up front. But just need a bit of composure now and just try and take a bit of sting out of the game, I think.
Certainly do. They're certainly putting themselves about a bit of these Liverpool players. But it's it long looking for Kenny Taylor. It's Leicester with the header. Played down into Joe Camose, who I believe played a bit of football here at Fleetwood. But it's Kenny Taylor down the left hand side. Can he get the ball into the box? Takes a ricochet. He's still got it. Recycles the ball. It's played to Ben Gorman. First time into the box, looking for Taylor. Down to Zach Dale. Can he get the shot off? Across the box. Oh, that's a good piece of defending. It certainly needed to be from Weston, because that was going through to the feet of Harry Taylor, and it certainly would have been an equaliser. Long ball looking for McDonald, and no messing from Hodgkinson, but
stood away from a goal. The big lad, the centre half there, Alan Weston, just stuck his long limb out, and just the last stud just knocked the ball away. Otherwise it was a free shot on goal for
a nice piece of play down that right hand side from Zach Dale to try and cut the ball back for Harry Thompson.
We've only 18 minutes on the clock. There's still well over an hour or so of this game to go.
Yeah.
So we'll see some more pressure like that from Barley.
I'm sure we will. And it's City with the ball in their own half, just happy to knock it around, looking to pick a man, and it's Dalton going over the top again, looking for the full-back. Foyne is bouncing around, and Gidley comes, just needs to calm it down, and did the keeper. Just came out, saw the situation, and decided to come and relieve the pressure off his back four. Ball hit long from Blades, and a late challenge by McDonald. He's having a little bit of he's getting involved, is James McDonald.
The fullback here at Barley just chipped the ball up and the keeper caught it. Was that not technically a back pass?
No, because he didn't mean to pass it back to him, David. Come on.
Sure.
Positive.
And the ref's just having a quiet word with McDonald there. He's just 1 or 2 now, like you say. He's just little couple of late challenges, and I think he's kind of told him now he's on his last warning, I think, anymore, and I think he's going to find his way into the book. He's clearly fired up, but just got to be careful.
Yeah, certainly does, and I'm sure Lewis Smith, the referee for tonight's game, has, as you said, had a word with him, and he's got him in his thoughts. But the ball's hit long, and it's Weston just happy to guide that ball, watch that ball through to Longrig. He wants to get a quick one up, looking for the likes of Connolly. It's bouncing around there, his mistake. Oh, he puts it back, and Blades has come across. It was a ball, an header by the captain. He was looking to put it back to Gidley, and Blades decided to come across and take charge of it. It's bouncing around in the middle. Ball that need to regroup here, otherwise they could find themselves 2 goals down. So number 11 is swarmed well by Jake Lloyd, but the ball's out to Foy. He goes over the top looking for McDonald, bouncing around, and Zach Dale's got the ball. Just need to be careful, because more and more City Liverpool are getting more into this game.
Yeah, they are. They're knocking it about a little bit more now, and McDonald's the outlet, isn't he? And I think he's the non-league N'Golo Kante in terms of ground that he's covering, because he's everywhere, this lad, isn't he? He really is. You can't knock his enthusiasm in his endeavour.
Certainly can't. And ball's played long. It's Jake Lloyd with an header on this near side. He's played all the way through, but Weston puts his foot through it. Looking for James McDonald, and Hodgkinson needs to deal with it. It's bounced into the path of Connolly. It's bouncing around all over the place at the moment. Just need to get a foot on the ball. And Frelfel's been snuffed out by the 2 centre-half, Weston and Dalton. It's Dalton with the ball down that right-hand side, played into Camosa. Back to Leicester. Number 2 looking to go long. He does go long. He's looking for McDonald. It's Airy who gets the header into his captain and he puts him under a great deal of trouble there. And it was Airy who put the captain in a real pickle there, David.
Looked like he slipped a little bit. In fact, he's still down on the ground, and he's just about to play, and he just slipped and put him under a bit of pressure there, didn't he? But just prior to that, we had the header back into the danger zone there from the captain, Barnoldswick. Reminded me a bit of John Terry last night, where he put the Watford man in for a goal. But they're swarming over in the attack, City of Liverpool at the minute. And a seagull has joined us in the action.
Just one.
Because we're right on because we're right on the old seaside.
Yeah.
Just to remind us.
Just a reminder, it's City coming forward. I think it was Connolly, the number 10 for Liverpool, trying to feed in McDonald, but it's gone through to Gidley. He rolls it out into the path of Airy. Into the feed of Thomas. He needs to release that ball. He's shielded very well by Liverpool players. Good. Oh, it's an interception. It's Frelfel. Can he keep his head? 1-on-1. Can he slip it past him? Oh! That's a great save. A fantastic save from Longray. It was 1-on-1 almost. It was through on goal was Frelfel, and I thought it was certainly going to be 1-1.
I thought he was in two minds whether to go himself or put it through to Zach Dale, wasn't he? And just that little bit of indecision meant that the keeper had a chance. Keeper's just touched it wide. Got a corner.
Yeah, well, what I think it was, David, I think it was a case of Weston trying to be clever back there, trying to chest the ball down, lost possession, but it's played in. It's a dummy, it's played across the box, and it's bouncing around in the City of Liverpool area, and they're happy just to release the ball. But good pressure being shown from Barlick, trying to get themselves back in this game. If you are joining us, just tuning in on Drystone X, can take Barnoldswick Town 0, City of Liverpool 1. The goal, a penalty from Matthew Williams, separating the two sides at the moment. And there's a throw in just halfway inside the Liverpool half. Solid header from Dalton. It's flicked around, and it's Zach Dale in that bottom left-hand corner. He's still got the ball. Can he get the ball into the box? He's still got it as Dale. He's gone down. I'm not sure what the referee's not having it. I don't know what you thought, Stuart.
What a chance that was then. I don't know whether the better option was to square it, but he had to kind of make a bit of a split-second decision. The goalkeeper obviously steadied himself well. The defender was chasing, but absolutely great chance to level the game. But hopefully I'll just give a little fillip now. Just might give a bit of enthusiasm and a bit of encouragement now to kick on.
Well, what I would say, certainly going to fill them full of confidence, because at the moment, the back, the two at the back, Dalton and Weston, they don't look confident.
No, they don't. No, and it's. I think they're
having a little bit of a word with one another at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like it. I think it's coming to the right time, that chance, because I just thought they had to weather the storm. The last 5 or 6 minutes, City Liverpool were really sort of getting a little bit of a foothold in the game. Some passes were sticking and some chances being created.
Yeah, well, it's bouncing around, and it's a number 8. It's McDonald who clears it, played out into Connolly. He's going to be looking to go to Charlie, does. And Hodgkinson's read that, and he goes across. He's going to have to hit it first time. Decides to go back, and he needs to release that ball. And he does into the path of Gidley. It goes long. There's more height than distance on the ball. And I don't know what the referee's seen. He's seen a hold down from Ben Gorman, I believe. It's going to be a free kick, central position. Just inside in the centre circle. And it's going to be Williams to take it, the number 11, standing over the top of the ball. I think he's decided to leave it for the captain. Plenty of white shirts going forward, even Dalton gone forward. Weston's gone forward as well, looking to put it towards the back post. And Leicester chips it towards that back post, looking for his... Well, he was looking for Dalton with the ball, and they have got a corner for the Troubles, and it will be a corner on that far right-hand side.
Well, they fancied it then, didn't they? City of Liverpool, they shoved everybody forward. Both centre-halves were forward for that, and it's paid off with a corner.
Yeah, good opportunity there, and it will be a corner. It's going to be Williams to take it. Right-footed, looking at the back post, the Weston, Dalton at the back. glides it in towards that back stick, bouncing around in the box, and it's come out, and it's Harry Thompson. Got the ball, but good covering there from the number 8, that's Michael Roberts. Into Jake Lloyd, and it's and that's a late challenge, and that's another one from McDonald's is going in the book this time. It was coming, Stuart.
Yeah, I think the bookmaker just suspended betting on the first yellow card of the game going to McDonald's. We called it earlier, didn't we? You could see his enthusiasm got the better in there, and beauty for Barnoldswick now. He's on a tightrope now for the rest of the game. Yeah,
it was a good decision from the referee. As you rightly said, he told him about 5 or 10 minutes ago, and he's gone in the book now, and that's certainly going to slow him down a little bit. But it will be a free kick, and it gives them time, both teams, to get a breather. But it has been a fantastic season for Simon Burton at City Liverpool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like we were saying earlier, is it 2 cups they've won already? And all up in this one already. Obviously, it's looking like maybe 3.
Yep.
Oh, a little bit move here from
attacking short. It's played into Blades. He goes long, down, ball across, looking for. That's a good solid header. But unfortunately, it was.
I think the promotion's the main thing that he's probably happy about, as well as the trophies that they've won so far this season, because obviously puts them up into Premier Division next season, where they'll play Barlick twice, home and away.
Yeah, certainly will. Big following. I believe they got over 1,300 members there, City Liverpool. A good 600 across in that main stand across from us. Barlick surrounding them, and it's a bit tight over there, and Barlick just need to release it down that left hand side. Very tight indeed. It will be a throw-in to Barnoldswick. It's the captain, Grogan, and Blades is here. He's signalling, look, acres of space over on this right hand side. Just one pass would end up splitting City Liverpool in 2, but the captain goes down the line looking for Frelfell into Williams. Grogan's got it, played it back to Airy. Nice piece of play, nice ball from Lloyd, finds his pass over to this near side into Blades. Good running from the number 2. Nice ball into the box, Frelfell. Inches away from the equaliser. Fantastic passage of play. Jake Lloyd into Liam Blades, and a good ball into the box, and just inches away from Felfell, Stuart.
It was a fantastic delivery, a lot of whip on it, a lot of pace. As you said, it's in the pass, sprayed it wide, plenty acres of space, lovely touch to take it in his stride, hit it on the run. It was a perfect cross. Obviously centre forward came in there, met it okay, but it was a good chance that. Good move by Barnoldswick.
Yeah, great opportunity there, and showing signs of getting themselves back to level pegging in this game. Fantastic atmosphere here from Highbury, the home of Fleetwood Town, on the foul course this evening. Wonderful conditions. And if you just joined us on Drystone Extra this evening, thank you very much. If you tuned in from Liverpool, Merseyside or Craven, thank you very much for making it Drystone Extra. And it's Barlick with the ball. Harry Thompson again. Decides to change the passage of plays, looking for Blades, goes inside into Zach Dale. Nice ball into Blades, decides to hit it first time across the back post, and another nice move, and a nice positive move, and really just working the ball well at the moment are the Sewer lads. Very positive.
Glad he said sewer end. It says on the flag draped over the box that we were in earlier, sewer end. No, if you look over the last 5 minutes of the game, you've got to say it's all Barlick at the minute. But the booking as well, who quieted Mr. MacDonald down a little bit. And 2 very promising pieces of play there for Barnoldswick. And shame they haven't got a head on it.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing is that the quicker that Barlick can move the ball around in the middle and get it out to the flanks, the more that they're causing problems for Liverpool. Harry Thompson, that's certainly a free kick, and it will be on this right hand side. Looking to get some bodies forward. Airy's gone forward, Hodgkinson's gone forward.
That was a true lower league tattle, wasn't it?
That was one right in the back. Bit of a kidney one.
Just basically bundled him over, didn't he?
But impressed with Harry Thompson first half, though. He's certainly got a bit of skill in him. He's got a nice touch. He's not the biggest of players, is he? But he's putting himself about. He's composed, and he's certainly favouring that right hand side at this moment in time.
Yeah, certainly is, and it's going to be Zach Dale. Swings one in towards that back post, looking for Airy, bouncing across the box. I'm just crying out for Barlick player to get on the end of it. But it's Liverpool down this near side. Bit tight, but Foy's knocking it around. He's got it back. Want to go for a nice 1-2. Nice piece of play there from City of Liverpool. Played into Connolly. Will he go long? He does, looking for McDonald. Brings it down. Nice passage of play there. Oh, he was thinking about the shot was McDonald. It will be a free kick. Another late challenge. He needs to be careful.
I think in fairness he was a little bit hard done by there, McDonald. I don't think there was much in that one, but lovely passage of play, wasn't it, down the left? Some real fast, zippy one-touch passing. So yeah, it was a nice passage of play there.
Yeah, we're Foy and Roberts just linking up well down this near side. There is Barlett with the ball, and it's played out to Airy. That's a sloppy pass there from Barlett's number 6 into the captain. Goes inside looking for Frelfel. Gets a flick on. Kenny Taylor gets the ball back. The shadow well from Camosi, number 7 for City Liverpool, coming back from a midfield position and helping out in defence. But it will be a throw-in to Liverpool on that far side, front of the main stand. So Captain Leicester. The referee stood right in front of where that happened, and there will be a free kick. Just inside their own half. Liverpool free kick. Looking to get some bodies forward. Connolly's in there. McDonald's in there. Williams, the goal scorer, down that right-hand channel. We're looking for the ball. They were looking for an early one. And I think the glare is causing some issues for Liverpool in this first half. It is played in for Williams. Jake Lloyd has it, plays it downside, it's played inside, it's good. Oh, he's had his pocket fixed by Camosi. Good solid challenge there from Barlett. He's pulled back in Zach Dale, but the referee says play on. He's looking for that diagonal ball, plays it across to Kenny Taylor. Manages, I was just about to say he kept it in. He did well, did the number 11, but a sloppy pass there from Zach Dale.
And he had to stop and turn around and try and retrieve it, but better pass there. And again, Barnoldswick could have been putting pressure on.
Yeah,
he's here again, Zach Dale.
He is Zach Dale. He's seen a lot of the ball in this last 10 minutes or so. He's got the ball. Blades joins him. That's a tight one. That's a short one from Zach Dale, but it looks like he's going to get the ball back. He comes all the way back towards the halfway line. Gets another chance down the line, and it has gone out of play, and the linesman will give a throw-in to City Liverpool. Referee just looking at his watch. First half,
34 minutes. It's on the scoreboard actually, as well as our little.
I thought you were going to look at the stopwatch there, David, but
it agrees with what's on the scoreboard behind me. No, I was looking at the scoreboard actually. So what's that? 10 minutes or so up to half time.
Yeah. Probably a little bit of injury time.
Yeah, obviously Barlett looking for that score before they go in to the sheds at half time.
Yeah. Into the sheds. That is a rugby saying if I've ever heard one. And as I say that, it's Harry Thompson again. Oh, that's a good piece of play from Harry Thompson. Going for a 1-2 with Kenny Taylor. He goes out to that far side into Crocombe. Back to Airy. We need to go along with this one. Played into Kenny Taylor. It's very tight and the ball needs to be played inside. Good solid challenge there from Dalton on Gorman. But Jake Lloyd threads it through onto that left hand side. Played across the box. Well, excellent pass there from Jake Lloyd, just split him in two.
It was. I was just going to say that it seems to be that Barnoldswick are getting all the joy down this right hand side. That's the way they seem to be going. Blades have been really impressed with the quality of his deliveries. He's whipped 2 really good crossing, but that time they went down the left, a bit of a slide reel ball, and it was just a little bit offside. It was, but it's positive. It's good. They've settled down now. They're playing some lovely football, and as I've said, I'm really impressed with Thompson in midfield.
Yeah, he's had a very good game as Thompson in the centre of park for Barlick, and it's played over the top, and well, that's great play from Zach Dale. They're trying to feed Frelfel, but I don't know if he's kept it in. He has kept it in. It's played through to Frelfel. Showed a bit too much of that to Dalton, and Connolly comes forward for City Liverpool. Goes inside. Played into the path of Williams, and Airy's back, just picking up the pieces and mopping up at the back for Barnoldswick. Solid header from Dalton. Jake Lloyd puts it back into the same kind of area. Good turn there from City of Liverpool. Down that right-hand side, played into Kamosi. Can he get the ball into the box? Going to the byline. Well, I thought, yes, certainly. I thought he'd run out of pitch there, but a bit of a late decision there from the linesman.
Just watching about Liam Blades behind us here, or just underneath us here. When he kept that ball in, right on the touchline, he slid off here and got his leg trapped under the advertising hoarding. Looks in a lot of pain. He's still in a lot of pain. The linesman and the photographer here helped him get his leg out from under the advertising hoarding, and trainers coming on now just to see how he's getting on, but that could have been a really nasty injury.
Yeah, certainly could, and he's getting some treatment just in front of us, just down on the halfway line on this near side.
The magic sponge is coming out. It fixes everything, does that magic sponge?
It's been doing that magic sponge has been doing it for decades, hasn't it?
That's right, fixes everything.
It's a long ball from Gidler looking for Frelfell. He's won that, another one. He's winning quite a lot of these aerial battles at the moment, is Barlick's number 9. Foy goes long, looking for McDonald over the top. Hodgkinson keeps his eye on the ball. And the linesman has give a...
magic sponge, if anything's going to get you up quick, it's someone coming at you with a freezing cold sponge in it.
Certainly, but
he's back on, but he's looking fairly ginger, Liam Blades.
He is.
7-10 minutes up to half time. I'm sure they're hoping that he can get through to half time, and then he can actually get a bit of a rest, bit more treatment maybe.
Yeah, well, the ball's hit long. It's Gidley going more central this time. A solid header there from Dalton into the path of Blades. Looking okay. He's played it into the feet of Zach Dale. He keeps it in play. And Connolly comes out with the ball, played into Williams. He was looking over to that far side, looking for Leicester. Nice one. Oh, that were close. There were two of them. Still got the ball. It's Connolly. A solid challenge, bouncing around. Hodgkinson just needs to keep his eye on the ball. Zach Dale does. Plays it down this right-hand side. It's bouncing around. It's causing some problems for Weston. Oh, I thought for a second Frelfell had got the better of him. Just need to calm it down, and it's Jake Lloyd. Got the ball, plays a nice one into the feet of Kenny Taylor. Kenny Taylor goes down that left-hand channel. I was expecting Jake Lloyd to just carry on his run, but I think Jake Lloyd ran out of gas.
Yeah, I'd say something. It was just a good job that I forget which Barnoldswick player jumped over that tackle then, because it was McKellen from City Liverpool come flying, and it looked a bit naughty.
It was.
I think had he caught him, he'd have been in trouble.
Yeah, that was Jake Lloyd who just jumped over the top of his legs, going for a nice 1-2 down that left-hand side, but it will be a throw-in level with the 18-yard box. Ben Gorman into the feet of Kenny Taylor. He was looking to come back, but gone inside. A nice little ricochet off the referee there. And Kamosi goes across and just happy to put it into the main stand at the moment. And Barlick just starting to squeeze City of Liverpool just a little bit more. In the last couple of minutes of this first half. Barnoldswick Town 0, City Liverpool 1. Goal for Matthew Williams from the penalty spot, separating the two sides. And that is a free kick, and that's a great position for Barnoldswick Town, almost on the corner flag.
That's
and a bit of afters.
He chased him down. There was a bit of pushing and shoving, and he fell over Williams, and he just got up, chased him down with the intent of... It's a red card. It's a red card.
Yeah, he has.
I thought it was certainly a yellow card, because he just chased him down with intent, and the goal scorer...
well, that is a shock.
Sees red.
We're just looking for the... We've got the replay on the camera here, but it is a red card, and City of Liverpool down to 10 men. That's number 11, that's the goal scorer, Matthew Williams, departing. And an excellent position, and if Barnoldswick Town could get an equaliser here just before half time, it'd be a perfect time. You've got Hodgkinson gone forward, Airy gone forward. It's going to be swung with right-footed Zach Dale. Referees, Zach Dale towards the back post. Oh! How we missed that, I do not know. It was Frelfell. What a ball into the box by Zach Dale.
They all missed it, didn't they? Stuart's had another look at the red card offence.
I've got to say, I've just had a look on the replay, and I think he's been really hard done by. There's nothing in that whatsoever. They've had a little bit of a square up to each other, but he's not put his head forward. He just seems to have pushed him, not particularly harder in the chest, and the referees seem fit to give a red card straight away. So, yeah, bit of a strange one, that.
Yeah, well, they are down to 10 men. Last minute or so of this first half. Long ball. Hodgkinson goes up, gets in the way of Thompson, but it goes through to Zach Daly, comes down this right-hand channel also. Yeah, right on top of us, as you could possibly hear that in the gantry this evening, but a good piece of play down the right-hand side. Looks like the ball's gone out, David.
It's on the roof. Unless you've got some steps and ladders, you're not going to get that back, I don't think, for the time being.
But it will be a throw-in down the Barnet right, halfway inside the City of Liverpool half. Looking to go long, played into Frelfell again. Gets one back to Blades. Was thinking about the first time. It's a bit tight down in that bottom corner, and Foy, well, miskicks it, but it will be another throw-in to Barlick. Excellent first half and a fantastic game of football here at Highbury this evening. And a great spectacle for the North West Counties League, Hallmark Security League. Barlett with the ball, played into the central position into Jake Lloyd, goes across into Grogan. Tight, closed down well by City Liverpool players, but Barlett still have it. Coming inside this time, moving it around with a little bit more purpose, bit more pace on it. Grogan puts it in, looking for Kenny Taylor. Jake Lloyd gets there, and referee, well, gives a free kick, and that could be the end of the first half. A few City of Liverpool players in there, not happy at all. And well, the referee wants a word with Jake Lloyd. And a very good first half. A couple of late challenges from McDonald. I thought they shook him up a bit, but he's got himself back into this game. And just a little bit of a talking to from the referee, Lewis Smith. And well, you know, going in at half-time, Stuart, apart from the goal, Danny Craig will be quite happy with this team's performance.
Yeah, they've certainly settled down. As I've said before, the delivery from the right's been great. They need to kind of continue that if possible. Blades has put some really good deliveries in, so it's obviously going to change the nature of the game now and the shape of City Liverpool with the sending off. So hopefully they can capitalise on it.
Yeah, that's a great ball from Blades. A nice ball over the top for, well, he's still got it. Zach Dale, can he get the shot off? Right-footed, takes a deflection. Oh, that was close. Despairing defending there. There's a number 4, I think it was McCallin, who got the deflection. It went over the top of Longrig's crossbar.
Well, just a foot or two over the crossbar, and obviously because of the deflection, the keeper was still weren't near. So that could easily have been one apiece just before half-time.
Certainly could, and it will be a corner played towards the back post, looking for Frelfell. Can Hodgkinson keep it in? He can. Well, he did for a brief moment. It's Ben Gorman with the corner. And I think that's probably almost the end. But there's a few City of Liverpool players having a few chosen words with the referee, and they need to be careful because they could find themselves in the book as well.
Yeah, there's quite a few verbals being exchanged. He's got to be careful, this referee now. He's kept a lid on it in the main, but just needs to be careful now that obviously things don't get out of hand.
Yeah, but it's some positive play, especially in these last 10 or 15 minutes from Barnoldswick. I don't really think they want half-time to come, to be honest with you. It's Harry Thompson in the middle of the park, just calming it down. He's had a lot of influence on this game so far. Blades plays it across into the feet of Airy. A great time to get an equaliser now for Danny Craig's team. Airy doesn't want to give the ball away there. Jake Lloyd into the feet of Hodgkinson. Is he going to go long towards the back post? Plays it in. Oh, just a lapse of concentration there for a second. Try to play it into the feet of Zach Dale. Just needs a bit more sharper.
It looks now that City Liverpool, they dropped Conley back a lot deeper now. He's more or less a midfield player now. McDonald's on his own up front, and he's still not losing any of the energy that we spoke about. He's chasing absolutely everything for the cause.
He certainly is, and they've certainly got reinforcements. You know, Daly Woods, Elliot Nevitt. We watched him early on in the season at Silsden. He was a real handful.
Yeah, I won't be surprised to see him appear at some point in the second half, like you say, because I'm sure. Whoa.
I'm sure these guys are trying to get it into the gantry. And that is the half-time whistle. That is the half-time whistle from Highbury. It's Barnoldswick Town 0, City of Liverpool 1. That goal from the penalty spot from Matthew Williams getting the goal that separated the two sides. A lot of positive to take from that first 45 from Barnoldswick Town. And as you can hear, both sets of players getting a round of applause, but City of Liverpool down to 10 men. It was actually the goal scorer who departed around about 40 minutes. And what do you think Danny Craig will be trying to get across to his players at half time, Stuart?
I think he's going to have to do more of the same, really, but he's got to really make sure that he works these, obviously the 10 men of City Liverpool. He's got to really make sure that they continue to, use the full width of the pitch and really spray that ball about. But I personally feel that they need to continue down the right because, Blades, I know I've mentioned him earlier on, he really is, quality crosser of the ball, and I think that's where they're going to get most of the joy if they can. So they've just got to keep working hard, and hopefully they can get a quick goal maybe, early in the second half to obviously give them a bit of impetus, because the longer the game goes on, they will continue to just drop deep City Liverpool, and they are very compact defensively as well. So yeah, a lot of encouragement for him.
But as you say, Harry Thompson had a good 45 minutes there. Jake Lloyd coming into the game. Zach Dale having a lot of ball down this right hand side as well. Thanks to Blades.
Yeah, they've got some real quality, players who are comfortable on the ball. They're comfortable in possession. They've got, looks like they can, good touches. They can use both feet. Good link-up play between them. But I've got to say that the two, for me, as I mentioned, have alluded to earlier, Thompson and Blades, been quietly impressed with them down there, linking up on this right-hand side.
Excellent stuff. Well, we are going to be back for second half coverage of this Macron Cup final between Barnoldswick Town and City of Liverpool. 1-0 at half-time to Liverpool, but it's been a fantastic season for City, such a fantastic first season, and of course with promotion to the Allmark Security League Premier Division secured at the weekend. We look back and see how it all began for the City of Liverpool, or otherwise known as the Perbs.
Once it was a club that the whole of the City of Liverpool could get behind, almost an alternative club to the
14 years old, I'd saved up the money and do little jobs. As soon as I had the money, couldn't get a ticket. It was just with. So when I heard of the club, it got me interested.
I just wanted a club where the Scouse passion could come back into the football.
I became a member of City Liverpool, I'll probably say about 2 months ago now. When basically the club started going places.
Yeah, I became a member near enough when they went on sale. I don't know how long ago it was. About 2 months ago, was it?
No, it was about 4 months ago.
I was about 4 months ago.
4 or 5 months ago.
I remember when they came on sale.
Well, it started about 7-8 years ago. They got together in the Malmaison a few years back, and I got wind that they were creating their own club, but not materialised. And as soon as I heard that the club was established, that's when I started to join.
I personally just had a clear plan for my role in the club, and that was just to deliver it. I didn't have an agenda to get a pay rise out of it, or get a job out of it, or get a promotion, or increase me profile in the press. It was none of that for me. I was pretty clear on what I was doing it for all the way along. We had other people involved in the club who perhaps weren't so clear on their reasons involved. And then beyond that, that was the internal struggles. But beyond that, we had non-league clubs locally, non-league people just generally against it. Just if you don't mind me saying, like the younger generation, the Facebook generation, just against any kind of change, because X Factor's on at the end of the day, isn't it? You can sit on your couch and press a button and take a selfie and do all that. People seem to be fearful of change for some reason.
I saw an advert on Facebook from Liverpool Echo about the public launch, and I'd never been to nothing like it before. I'd never been to a non-league game before or had any ties with a non-league club. So I went to the public meeting, tagged my girlfriend along with me, She drives me shopping everywhere, so I think it's only fair. Yeah, no, I just went from there. As soon as I went to the thing, I got involved. Got me interested.
So we've got about just shy of 1,000 members now. So in that context, 1,000 people, business point of view, we could have done better. But from a football point of view, other supporter-owned football clubs, it makes us one of the biggest supporter-owned football clubs in non-league football already. FC United of Manchester have got about 4,000. Northwich 1874, who are in the Hallmark Securities Premier Division, great club. I think they're about 6 or 7 years old, I'm not sure entirely. They're a very successful team and club. They've got 284 members. So, considering we haven't kicked the ball, we've only just got in a league, we haven't got a team as yet, we still don't play football for another 4 weeks or so. To have, say, 1,000 members is a great success in that regard. But personally, I would have liked it to have been bigger.
The club can be as big as the city want it to be. You know, it's as simple as that. You know, 950 members I think we've got at the moment. You know, it can go on from there.
From my point of view, we just want to make people happy. It sounds a strange thing to say, but we just want everyone to come here on a Saturday afternoon or a Friday or a Sunday, wherever the games are playing, and have a laugh with the mates. You know, you lads can come here and do what you want to do. The likes of me and Ian, you know, middle-aged, bald, fat men or whatever we are, we come here and have a bevy and have a drink with our mates and have a laugh, which you can't do in the Premier League anymore. We can stand over there in the Dodge Cop with a pint in our hands. The players are 6 feet in front of us and we're going to shout at them. I want the team to win, from a personal point of view, and we've stressed this to Simon Burton, the manager. He matches that intensity, the passion that we've got for the club. Simon Burton matches it. He wants to win a football team and he's got a big responsibility to deliver. I had a big responsibility and the committee had a big responsibility to deliver the club for the city, which we've now done. Simon is taking the reins over now. He's got a big responsibility to deliver a winning football team for Liverpool.
We've got a great manager. That's all we need to get now is a great squad. I think we build on that. There's just results will come our way and we'll just go higher and higher. Well, Simon, the manager, am I right in saying that he got Runcorn promoted?
He was at Runcorn for 12 months as a player. Then he became a manager straight away. They were in the West Cheshire League, got them promoted straight to the basic North West Counties First Division, and straight away they got promoted then to the Premier Division, and they've been there ever since. That was 7 years ago. I haven't watched non-league football since 2 years ago, so I just can't wait for the ball to be kicked. You know, it's great. You know, it's great for the city, and you know, unless you've been to a non-league game of football, you don't realise the difference. It's family and orientated. You can have a pint by the side of the game. It's great. It's a great buzz.
Almost 95% of the dates I've got booked off in work, so I'm going to go to all the games. And I've seen some of the teams that are in the league that we're playing in, and some of them seem like good teams. Like as I said before as well, the away days, the furthest team away is like over 100 miles away.
Yeah, furthest team is Carlisle City. It's 103 miles away, 2 hours 11 minutes, and even Holker is about 94 miles away. That's a great day out. Really
I've never been. Don't know about him, but I've never been to an away game before. So to start going to them, I want to like experience it.
But that first game away at Prestatyn, more so than the football, because it's more the football result on that game doesn't count. It's more about training and getting the team cohesive and fit again. But I'm looking forward to see how many people come and support City of Liverpool at that game, because the feedback we're getting is that it's going to be several hundred, if not more. So that's quite exciting. But once that first ball is kicked at Prestatyn, I'll have a quick pint, raise a glass that we've delivered it for the city. But after that, the hard work starts, because we've got to run a football club then. The club's going to be as big as it wants to be, as big as the city wants it to be. If the city wants another professional football club, the foundations here are in place.
Well, that's a fantastic story of how City of Liverpool started their life. We've got Paul Manning out on that far side in front of the travelling support this evening. Wonderful what they've done in their first season at this level of football, David.
Yeah, absolutely. And on a similar note, I'm just reading across the stand here at Fleetwood Town, the COD Army, etc. It says back in 2004-05, they won the North West Counties League Division 1.
That's true.
05-06, the Northern Premier League.
Yeah.
7-08, Northern Premier League Premier. Conference North 09-10. Football Conference Premier 11-12, which is just now 5 years ago, and then 2014 they won the playoffs at Football League 2, and now we're obviously in Football League 1. It says over there 6 promotions in 10 years, but the interesting thing is that 12 years ago they were playing in this particular league that these two guys are in now.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Of course, they've got the new facilities now as well. They've got the youth setup, they've got training facilities, and what the board have done in this club, and what they've achieved in such a short space of time is nothing short of marvellous.
No, I think if they've got the certain amount of backing, there's no reason that they can't do something similar to what we've seen Fleetwood do here. Certainly got the support, certainly got the backing, and obviously making their way through the leagues.
Well, it was interesting what Paul Manning was saying, the chairman. He said, City and Liverpool as a football team can be as big as the city wants it to be.
Well, absolutely, and this side's risen, hasn't it, from a number of other smaller teams that sort of pool their resources kind of thing. So, in Liverpool, Tranmere dropped out of the Football League.
And you look at
just left with the Premier League, and if you don't want to play Premier League prices to watch your football, then City of Liverpool's where you're going.
But you look at Barnoldswick, Danny Craig has come into the club, as we said, in mid-January. He's totally transformed them. He's got them playing some fantastic football, and with the right backing, the right support, you don't know what could happen.
No, absolutely. And, if it wasn't for the penalty, if we were stood here now without a penalty, we'd probably say that Barlick had had the best of the first half. Certainly in the last 20 minutes, all the action was down to our right-hand side with glancing headers and balls going inches over the bar, etc. So,
well, you have got some quick results coming
out
through
onto the pitch, but there are some important games taking place in the Premier League this evening. Half-time score in from the other Highbury, or the Emirates, as I now like to call it. That's Arsenal 0, Sunderland 0. Manchester City 2-0 up against West Brom, and in the Sky Bet Championship playoff semi-final, it is currently Reading 0, Fulham 0, which is 1 apiece from the first leg.
Yeah, good results coming in, and Barlick out on the pitch already. Stuart, it looks like Danny Craig's sent his boys out early.
Yeah, show of intent, isn't it? Let's get out there early, let's pass it about, and let's wait for the opposition. So they'll have had a good chat from him, and hopefully just settle down really. And I do agree with what Dave said there, what he mentioned. I think take the penalty away, and I think they've been the better team. They've certainly created, albeit not out and out chances, rather one-on-one. It was Threlfall that had it, wasn't it? But they've created some half chances, and hopefully they'll kick on.
They has, and as you rightly say, a lot of the positive play from Barlick in that first half has come down with Blades and Zach Dale and Harry Thompson all linking up.
Yeah, without a doubt, there's no two ways about it. Really impressed with the way that they've linked up together. Some really nice, one touch, two touch passing. They look comfortable on both feet, and again, as I mentioned earlier, I think the quality of Blade's crossing has been fantastic. He really does put a whip and just the right amount of curl on. It just needs the centre forward timing it just right, and they'll be level.
And I think also what was positive about that first half, especially in the latter stages, is that Jake Lloyd, number 4, was getting more into the game as well. He was linking up quite well with Harry Thompson through the middle.
Yeah, he seems to have a good energy on a good engine, doesn't he? He seems to, really kind of driving through the middle there. So yeah, we've got a couple of good players here at Barnoldswick. So it's a big second half for the Norways, and they've had a good season, as you say. And to be shame if they fall short. There's last game of the season. So a big 45 for them.
Yeah, certainly will be. And they have got reinforcements on the bench. We've got Andrew Hill, who's played quite a bit of football this season. I was surprised not to see his name in the starting lineup, but we've got the likes of Andrew Hill, and we've also got Arlie Barnes on the bench as well for Barnoldswick this evening, David.
Yeah, I was also going to say good news after that strange injury that Liam Blades had in the first half, that he's back out on the pitch over on the far side from us now, because that looked nasty when it first happened. As we remember, his leg was trapped under the advertising hoarding just below us here and needed the photographer and the linesman to get his leg out. He was off the pitch for a couple of minutes, but he saw it through to half-time. He's obviously had a bit of a rest, a bit of treatment at half-time, and he's out on a pitch with everybody else, warming up, just awaiting the opposition. I can see the referee down the tunnel. Can't see City Liverpool as yet.
Yeah, well, the referee is just waiting. Probably just blowing his whistle down the tunnel, waiting for the City Liverpool players to arrive, and here they come back out. As you can hear the roar from the travelling City of Liverpool supporters. Fantastic support and a fantastic spectacle for the North West Counties League, the Allmark Security League, as it is known. We are just waiting. There's a few shirts coming back on. The Leicester, the captain, leading by example, bringing his side out first of all. Western out as well. And this could be a very, very important 45 minutes. Showed some good signs in the first half, did Barlick, and certainly capable of getting themselves back into this game here at Highbury this evening. Bit of a sunset as well over the Fylde course this evening, Stuart.
So everything, hasn't it?
Glorious.
It's been a picturesque setting.
And you've got your suit on.
That's right, yeah. Dress for the occasion. You've got to make an effort for a final.
Certainly have. And the referee this evening, Lewis Smith, just coming back out into the centre of the pitch. You can hear the roar. Excellent scenes this evening. Large flags flying in the air, the Purbs, and of course the sewer. It will be Barlick to get this game back underway. And they're attacking towards the memorial stand from our right to left in this second half. Be interesting to know what Danny Craig said to his team at half time. 45 minutes and possibly extra time and penalties.
You never know, we could be here all night.
You looked a bit shocked when I said that.
We can see the stars come out yet this evening. But just about to get the game underway for the second half. Ref has a look at his watch, blows the whistle, and they are off.
No, it's Frelfell getting us underway into Harry Thompson. To Grogan just below us now. Left back, captain. He puts it across into the path of Hodgkinson. Plays it into the channel, looking for Frelfell. The idea was right. And Dalton just keeping Frelfell company there, and just watch the ball go through to Longrig. As I said, bags of experience, this Liverpool goalkeeper. Flick on there from, not sure who were there with the flick on, I think it was Kamosi, but Hodgkinson just guided it through to Gidley. Into the path of Jake Lloyd, number 4 for Barley. Played out to the right. Blades goes long. The idea was right. Needs to be close. It needs to be more direct and into the feet of Zach Dale if you want him to do something with it. It was kind of hit between both of them, that, Stuart.
Yeah, it was a bit of a nothing pass, wasn't it? I'm just looking at the shape now of City Liverpool. It seems to be then that McDonald is clearly up on his own, obviously when they're defending. Connolly is dropping back, obviously, to make that a 4 in midfield and to keep the 4 at the back. So they've not lost much of the shape with the 10 men, but hopefully Barnoldswick can exploit the extra man.
Yeah, well, they are looking for Connolly, and it's a good solid header from Blades. Looks like Blades is going to get a lot of jibbing in front of the travelling contingent of City of Liverpool this evening. He'll have to stay on his toes. Let's keep that concentration going. And he gets up well. Played into Zach Dale. Bit of afters, but referee says play on, and it's played into the feet of Connolly. It's tight. Into Gorman. Into Frelfell. Back to Gorman. That's better. Looking across onto that far right hand side into Zach Dale. Can he keep it in? He can, and he's got to throw in for his trouble, and a nice piece of play. I was expecting the ball to be coming out to this near side, Stuart.
Yeah, it certainly seemed to be the better option of a pass. He kind of had to bend it round, the left full back for City Liverpool. He just ran out of room there, didn't he, on the touchline?
Yeah, well, Blades puts it across, and that's a good ball, looking for Frelfell. Dalton's keeping in company and gets the ball out only as far as Jake Lloyd. Plays it back to Airy. Back into the box, diagonal ball. Good solid header from Dalton. Into Hodgkinson, dispossessed by Connolly. And it's Foy going long. Quite a lot. They're going to have to deal with that. Going to have to release it. And McDonald picks his pocket and gets the ball. Played into Connolly. Trying to get it through the rim. Into McAllen. Looking for Connolly. And Zach Dale goes all the way back into Blades. Can't afford to mess around with the ball. Kambalik. Airy into Thompson. Thompson into Jake Lloyd, just crossing the halfway line. Played into Frelfeld. Good ball out wide into Zach Dale. This is better from the sewer. Nice ball. Can he get a delivery? He can. And that's a good piece of play there from Barlick, and just trying to put the squeeze on City of Liverpool at the moment, Stuart.
Yeah, the second half started the way the first has finished. It's sustained pressure at the moment from Barlick. They're looking, they're passing it around well. They're showing a lot of composure.
It just seems to be that final third that's letting them down at the moment.
It is, yeah. It's just not finding the man clean, is it? It's just not getting anybody to get the head on it with kind of on his own, or to get a real good connection with it. But certainly some promising signs.
Yeah, certainly are, and it's played into Gorman. It's tight in that bottom right-hand corner. But it is Blades. Can he get his foot round the ball, trying to hook it round? He's got a deflection, I'm not sure. Yes, he has. He's got himself a corner. And his team a corner. Opportunity now for the likes of Airy and Hodgkinson could go forward. Be expecting the floodlights to be coming on at some stage.
The sun has set on the Fylde coast.
Certainly.
I'm expecting a big lad here, Airy, to go up. He's got his arms up.
And it will be Ben Gorman. It's going to be left-footed towards that back post. It's a good one. It's Longrigg who punches it. Jake Lloyd over the top. Just couldn't keep it down, but the idea was right, and good pressure from Barnoldswick in these early stages of this second half, coming more and more into this game, but nothing to show for it yet, Stu.
There's none. I'm just looking now. There's two things that signify grassroots football. One, that the goalkeepers had to climb over into the empty stand there to get the ball back, which I love, and the fact that both teams, we mentioned it before, it's 1 to 11, isn't it? That is exactly how football should be played.
Yeah, definitely. We are filming this game this evening. And, hopefully tomorrow at some stage the full match commentary or coverage will be on the North West Counties webpage for everyone to watch. And this evening, thank you very much for joining us on Drystone Extra. But it will be a throw-in.
The floodlights before, I think they do need to come on now. So the cameraman's just saying there the lighting's dropped below the really level that we need, so fingers crossed they recognise that and put the floodlights on.
I'm just looking at the iPad, I hope it's not gone that dark.
I hope not. But it is a throw-in to City Liverpool, played into McDonald, back into Foy. Was thinking of putting the ball into the box, goes for a nice one too. That's the number 8, Michael Roberts. But it will be another throw-in to Liverpool, almost level with the 18-yard box. Starts to go short into McDonald. It's tight down there in that bottom corner, but he wriggles away, and no messing from Jake Lloyd. Just put his foot right through the ball into the main stand. And if you're just joining us on Drystone X, I can tell you it's Barnoldswick Town 0, City Liverpool 1. A penalty in the first half from Matthew Williams, separating the two sides, and then later he saw red. City Liverpool now down to 10 men. Ball across to Zach Dale. First time header into Frelfeld. Good covering from Weston across on that far side. Just pushed him across onto that side. But good positive signs from Barnoldswick.
Well, absolutely, like Stuart said, second half started as the first half finished with pressure, plenty of pressure from Barnoldswick, so they're just looking for the quality of that final ball to bring about a clear chance, but I think it's coming. There's no threat coming at all really from City of Liverpool.
There will be another throw in almost halfway line. Over the top from Hodgson, and the referee has given City of Liverpool a free kick right in front of their travelling support. They did not like that at all from Hodgkinson. Coming over the top of Connolly, I think it was. Just letting him know he's there. And, quite a dangerous area to give a free kick away.
Yeah, it's disappointing because they've applied all the pressure and it just gives them a chance to throw a couple of men forward and, a good delivery, and they could get something off a set piece just as they were building some pressure.
Yeah, well, it's going to be delivered from that City left-hand side, playing towards the back post. Gidley comes, and good hands. And a lot of confidence from the number 1 for Barlick, Kenny Taylor. Looking for a diagonal ball, it's a good one, can it make it? He can. He's played into Zach Dale, he's got the ball, can he get himself into the box? Drills it across, takes a deflection, it needed to. And that was a good ball from Kenny Taylor. Excellent pass there, Stuart.
Fantastic, he recovered really well, the full-back in credit to him. He obviously lost his man first, but got back well and managed to get a foot in to divert the ball away.
Yeah, well, they've still got it. It's into Airy. Looking for Kenny Taylor. He did have the ball. Leicester decides to release it, put under pressure, and it will be another throw-in to Barnoldswick Town. Just waiting for the floodlights to be switched on. The sun is dipping away to our left-hand side over the horizon.
Promising sign the lights have gone on in the main stand across the way anyway, so...
Yeah. Well, that is a late one, and I'm not quite sure what the referee is going to do here. There's a bit of afters, and the referee was right on top of the situation. There's a late challenge, and I'm not sure whether it were Ben Gorman or Kenny Taylor. And it'd be interesting to see what the referee does here. I've seen a yellow card, he might just get away with that. I think it's Ben Gorman, number 10 for Barnoldswick, who will be getting himself into the referee's book. And the physio is on the pitch, and it is a yellow. And some would say he's very lucky to be still on the pitch, is Ben Gorman. Bit of afters there from Barlick's number 10. And the physio is on, giving the City Liverpool player some treatment. But a good start, good, positive, solid start from Barnoldswick in this second half, David.
Yeah, no, they've had all the pressure. Balls predominantly in our left-hand side as well, looking at it, the way Barnoldswick are attacking. Just that one chance for the City Liverpool that came from the free kick over on the left-hand side there. So the injured player, Kevin McKellen, he's back on his feet now. And the goalkeeper going to get the game back underway. Yeah, no, it looks okay. I think he's ready to play on.
Yeah, certainly is. Having a little chat there with Mark Frelfell. It's going to be a long rig to launch this one forward. He's in no rush at the moment. It's the City of Liverpool keeper, the physio, just taking her time to trot off the pitch. That's probably part of the tactic.
Yeah, why not? Waste as much time as you can. She certainly wasn't in a rush.
And I think at some point we're going to see a substitution this evening. The substitution board is making an appearance, but it's a long ball looking for McDonald. Thompson puts his foot on it, puts his foot right through it, and Blades decides to let it roll out. It will be a throw-in halfway inside the Barlick half. It's going to be Liam Blades to take it on that right-hand side. He's looking for options, and it's not a bad option. Played into Jake Lloyd, just needs to play it. Well, they were looking for Zach Dale. The idea was right, but it was intercepted well by Liverpool. Dalton stands on the ball but gets away with it. It's into this right-hand channel. Aericule as you like. And they'll be looking for some option through the middle into Kenny Taylor. Needs to put it out to that right-hand side. Just need to be a little bit quicker. Now that's better. That's Jake Lloyd. He saw the nice ball towards Blades. Good solid ball towards the back post, looking for Kenny Taylor. Good header from Dalton. Down to Thompson. Dispossessed, and here comes City of Liverpool. This is where they're dangerous. On the break, moving it around well. Connolly going through the middle. And I think there's a little bit too much on that, but the idea was right. And we saw that at Silsden early on in the season, David, where they can turn defence into attack in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, no, they're a good counter-attacking side. As you say, we saw that at Silston. So Barnoldswick need to watch that. I mean, they're obviously going forward looking for that goal. They need that equalising goal. Yeah. We're on...
well, I can see Danny Craig, and he's not happy at all. He's saying no need to do that.
57 minutes now, coming up to the hour. So, but as they push forward, they're just leaving a few gaps at the back. And the good news is the floodlights are on.
Yeah, the 50 pence is in the meter. But positive signs for Barnoldswick getting forward. It's just in that final third. And at what point, Stuart, does Danny Craig make a decision and possibly make a substitution?
I'd say around now. We're coming up to the 60-minute mark. I think it's probably the right time, isn't it? Because let's not forget that it could potentially go to extra time and penalties. So you're going to want your fresh legs on as well. But I would think within now or the next 5 minutes will be an opportune time.
Yeah, well, that's too heavy there. Was Hodgkinson just with a sloppy pass there. No need. Just need to calm it down, get the foot on the ball, and we are going to see a substitution. Good call, that.
I'm just wondering really how long Barnoldswick are going to leave it before they're going to start kind of taking a bit more of a risk, because at some point, obviously as the game goes on, they're going to try and throw more men forward. Maybe they're going to put extra one up front. Does a centre half go up front? I don't know. But
well, I think that could happen now, because you've got Andrew Hill, who's probably going to sit right in the centre of the park alongside Jake Lloyd, which means that you might be able to push Harry Thompson a bit forward, because many a time Frelfel's totally isolated up there.
Yeah, I think Thompson now with the extra man, could possibly just sit in that hole, maybe play as a 10 just behind the front men. He's probably going to be more creative there, so he might have the opportunity to do that now.
Yeah, well, it is City coming forward. It's Foy, plays one towards the back post. Gidley decides to come, but decides against it in the end, and he gets away with it. It will be a goal kick to Barnoldswick. If you are just joining us, thank you very much for tuning in to Drystone Extra, sister platform for Drystone Radio, 103.5 FM through South Craven and the surrounding area, and it's a Macron final. It's Barnoldswick Town 0, City Liverpool 1 at the moment, and the Sewer are trying everything to get themselves back into this game. Weston goes back to Longrig. He has to kick it first time. He slices the ball out towards that far right hand side, and it's certainly Barlett with the tails up at the moment. Just need to hear you. Jake Lloyd into Zach Dale, closing him down. Just keep that concentration going, keep working hard. Played it to Andy Hill, crossing to Wary. Is he going to deliver one into the box? Decides to go back into Will. He's putting one. Threads it through into Thompson. Edge of the box now. Working it well. Nice 1-2. Harry Thompson. Oh, that was a great effort. A fantastic piece of play there from Barley. Nice 1-2. He played it with Frelfel. It was Andy Hill who started the ball. Played it into Harry Thompson, into Frelfel, back to Thompson, and unfortunately just went over the crossbar. But another good move there, Stuart.
Yeah, they worked it well, didn't they then? And just pointed out before, he just got a little bit further forward, didn't he? He kind of just sat a little bit just off the centre half and got it with his back to goal. As you say, great link-up play, quick feet to create some room for himself. But I expected it's a little bit lower for a lad of his quality, but it wasn't a bad effort and good signs.
But they're certainly knocking on the door in these last couple of minutes.
Yeah, without a doubt, they're playing the better football, and they look a good team. It's just that final ball and that final bit of composure in the final third. But there's plenty of time left yet, and obviously City Liverpool, you're going to expect them to tire even more down to 10. So there's still some time.
Yeah, you certainly can. Of course, they've played a lot of football in the last couple of weeks. 2 cup finals already. This is the third. And at the moment they lead by 1-0. That goal in the first half, Matthew Williams from the penalty spot. The penalty spot separating the two sides. Don't want to mess around with it there. And Hodgkinson must have heard me, because he puts his foot right through the ball. Bouncing down towards Camosi. Leicester in trouble. Pushed all the way back from Kenny Taylor. Dalton goes long. And that's going to go all the way through to Jordan Gidley in the Barlick goal. Playing it quick. They just want to keep this tempo going to Barlick. Playing some good football. And if you've not been able to make it this evening, you're certainly doing you proud this evening. Out towards, into the feet of Blades, into the feet. That is certainly a shove in the back, and that's an excellent place to get a free kick out on that right hand side, and a bit of afters again, and I'm not sure who's trying to dish it out. I think it's the fullback Foy getting involved with Liam Blades.
Good opportunity now for Blades to whip this in. We've seen him in the first half of quality. He's got a dead ball now. He can throw some men forward. He's certainly got to, put some dip on this now. Although it looks like Wood is going to take it.
Yeah, it's. I think it's Andy Hill, substitute, who's going to take this, possibly. Get some bodies into the box. Is it?
It is Hill, yeah.
Yep. Looks like he's going to get the ball into the box, and if we can put this in with some pace, and a few of the blue shirts from Barnoldswick just gamble. Couple at the front, couple at the back. Airy goes forward. Hodgkinson gone forward. Great delivery towards that back post, and it's gone all the way through. It's just begging. We're just begging for a blue shirt to get on the end of it. No one gambled.
No, that's right. Again, quality delivery into the box. They've just not got that cohesion. They've just not got that timing right in terms of the runs that they're making.
Well, as you can hear, it's all City Liverpool. And we're cheering their team on, and their team is certainly under the cosh at the moment, but dealing with it well. And the referee's given them a free kick. It was a tackle from Jake Lloyd on McDonald, and I think he was just evening it up there.
Yeah, he's a pantomime villain, isn't he, McDonald? He's certainly
a good player.
He is. He's I can't believe his work rate. He really has. He's absolutely chased everything. Yeah. Credit to him.
And that's a ball over the top, looking for Connolly. Gidley decides to come, and he's judged that perfectly as the Barlick keeper. Out to Blades, into Hodgkinson, working across the back, into Airy. Crosses the halfway line, looking for some options. He's going to have to go inside. He'll come back. He puts it into Thompson. Out to this near side now. Into Taylor. Back into Jake Lloyd. Need to work it a little bit quicker. Just move it around the pitch with a little bit more purpose and precision. Into Zach Dale, but that's sloppy there from Barlick's number 7. He's trying his best to get the ball back. Keep on running. He's played across into Camosa. He's had a quiet game by his standards. Played across, looking for McDonald, but Hodgkinson gets it. It's bouncing around, and referee's right in front of that, and Harry Thompson adhered to have ambled right in front of the referee. And Barlick need to get back and just keep their eye on this ball, and nothing stupid now, Dave, because another goal for City and this game could be over.
Oh yeah, no, I think if Liverpool were to score again, the game would be over, but they've not had many chances apart from these where they give away a silly free kick and put themselves under pressure, because it allows City and Liverpool to launch one into the box like they've just done. The header just knocks it out onto the left hand side, and City and Liverpool still on the attack here.
Yeah, well, I think there's going to be some more changes coming for Barlick, but as I say, that it is Connolly in that bottom left hand corner who's got the ball. He plays it across the box, and they're going to have to deal with that ball, and I think it was Airy who managed to clear the ball away, and it's hit long, and Frelfell gives chase, and Weston solid at the back. That's good defending there from the number 6.
He's had a good game, Weston, to be fair. He was the one who obviously put his long legs in the way in the first half to stop that being certainly the equaliser, but he's been really kind of composed at the back.
Yeah, certainly composed under pressure there, and well, I know there's going to be a few more changes. I can see, I think it's Aaron Ollendrake getting stripped off, ready to come on. I'm not sure whether they're going to go 2 up top, maybe keep Frelfell on, or maybe swap Frelfell for Ollendrake, and it's a ball across the box, and well, he's just not up with it. That was a fantastic ball into the box there. I think it was Krogan, the captain there, who managed to get the ball into the box, and he's just off the pace a little bit, is Frelfell at the moment.
He is. He's not anticipating the ball coming in as he runs. His timing's all wrong, and it's begging to make a good connection. It was a really excellent delivery this time from the left, and he needs to be a bit more intelligent with his
run. He doesn't. Well, it's Hodgkinson trying to put the ball towards Kenny Taylor. It's cleared, and Barlick running it back, and it's Hodgkinson who's gone all the way back to retrieve the ball for Barlick. Plays it square into Airy. Had a good solid game at the back. Tall number number 6, feathered through. He's put a bit too much purchase on that ball. The idea was right there from Andrew Hill, but just a bit heavy.
That's the issue at the minute, and it's a bit frustrating because they have got the majority of the play. Another substitution being made here as we speak, but
looks like
it's
the captain.
It's that final ball, isn't it, into the final third, and the movement from one or two of the attackers, strikers here for Barnoldswick, and that's just letting them down. As far as the shape and pressure, everything's fine. Just one quality ball on it, but one apiece.
Well, it looks like from that, the captain's made way. It looks like they're going to sacrifice a defender and push another man up when it's Aaron Ollendrake coming on, Stuart.
Yeah, we called it early, didn't we? 22 minutes now, plus any stoppage, so probably is the right time. They're not really much of a threat, City Liverpool, in an attacking sense, so they've got to try and take a bit of a risk now.
And straight away, Ollendrake's involved. It's bouncing around it. A good flick on from McDonald, and he's found Connolly with the ball central position. He finds it out onto this near side. Camosa goes short into the path of Connolly. He's still got the ball, but Blades is across there. Good piece of play at the moment from City of Liverpool. Nice 1-2 back to Camosa across the box. Good hands. Well, I thought it was a corner, but it's the linesman on this near side who has given the free kick to Barnoldswick. Yeah, but it looks like Ollendrake's gone up top alongside Frelfel. Throwing the kitchen sink at him now. And Kenny Taylor just on the halfway line, near side. Back to Andy Hill. Back to Taylor. Cross to Airy. Need to move it around a little bit quicker at the moment, and it's Jake Lloyd through the middle. Oh, that is sloppy. And he's taken down, and the referee's saying play on. And he's took one up with the ankle. And Camosi comes away with it. Into McKellen. Into the centre. Into Connolly. He's showing signs. Very dangerous in these last couple of minutes. Into Michael Roberts. Moving it around. Foy trying to link up, and McDonald's putting himself about a bit. Yes, and another one. Needs to be careful, otherwise they could go down to 9 men. And someone's taken a knock. And I think it was McDonald. But yeah.
Well, I'm surprised now the clock's getting on to 70 minutes. The amount of running around he's done, and the fact he's on a yellow card. I really can't believe that Simon Burton hasn't replaced him, A, for a bit of fresh legs, and B, before he gets sent off. But he's up again, running about. But he's put a shift in 70 minutes, hasn't he?
I was just going to say that. He's certainly put a shift in this evening, David. And it's Barlett coming forward. Andy Hill. Second half substitute came on. Airy puts it across onto that far side in front of the main stand. Blaze, can he wrap his foot around it? It's a good quality. That's a good one with his left peg this time. Oh, straight into the hands of Longrig. That was a fantastic piece of play there from Blades. And another, left, right, doesn't seem to matter, Stuart.
No, I must admit, I was complimenting on his right foot delivery, but wow, what an absolute brilliant delivery from the left. I was just about to say that they've kind of neglected the right-hand side this half, and it's gone down the left, and just as I was about to say it, they come down the right and manages to whip that brilliant delivery.
Yeah, nice piece of play there from Andy Hill, just slips it inside into Jake Lloyd, played across, nice first touch from Zach Daler. He showed a little bit too much of it to Foy. They're still putting Connolly under pressure. They've kept the ball in. They decided to keep it in, and it's played square into Hill. Shove. Didn't even look up there, did Hill? Very sloppy, and Aries had to go back, but Hill's got it back. That's a nice ball into the path of Zach Dale. Can he make something of it? And Foy's done really well, and he's stuck to his guns as the full-back, the left-back for City Liverpool. He's had a good game.
He has, yeah. He's repelled a lot of the danger, albeit he's not been able to stop some of the crosses coming in, but other than that, yeah, he's been really solid.
It's Barlett coming forward, and it's Thompson trying to get one into the box. It's a nice touch from Frelfel. Double. Oh, good piece of play. It's not. Well, I thought it was away, and it's still Barlett coming forward now. Needs to calm himself. Good shot, and straight into the mid-drift of Longrig. But this is better from Barnoldswick. And City of Liverpool just starting to feel the squeeze, and a great piece of play there from Barnoldswick, and certainly trying and starting to stamp their authority on this.
It's a great move from Danny Craig to take one of the left back off, place him with another attacking player because...
it's not McDimmon, it's Harry Thompson, and Leicester's have to go across. And
that change, we've started to see even more pressure, and actually one or two decent balls going into the box here now. So corner ball for Barnoldswick here in the left-hand corner. Maybe this might be the chance for the equalising goal. Yeah,
certainly could be, and reinforcements going forward for this area in there. Hodgkinson in there. Andrew Bell, it looks like he'll maybe taking this one. I've seen these going. Hodgkinson's scored 2 like this against Nelson early on in the season. It's a short one. Jay Lloyd! Oh! He saved it with his legs. He just seemed to not... Well, I'm not sure whether the contact was perfect, but he drilled it into the ground, and Longrig just came out, and danger's not gone yet. It's bouncing around, and he's got the ball at the second attempt. And I'm not sure if someone left a foot in there, but City of Liverpool are not happy at all, and there's some afters going on in there, and the referee's going to have to take control of this. But another passage of play there from Barnoldswick, and well, I thought Jake Lloyd were going to score there.
He hit it too straight. He caught it too true because he just went down the middle. It's anything other side of straight there. It's in the corner, but absolutely fantastic. Obviously, training ground routine there. Really, really well worked corner. Anybody's seen it coming. Just hit it a little bit too straight.
Well, I think what you could see there was, Danny Craig comes from a coaching background, Stuart. Working with Burnley Football Club and formerly of Paddy and with Steve Wilkes, and you could see that coming through there.
Yeah, it was really well. Well, they did similar in the first half. It just wasn't quite as kind of connected as that. Well, that was absolutely fantastic. Well worked routine, and just a little bit of lack of quality at the end.
Well, you can hear them trying to sing their team on. It's City of Liverpool supporters making all the noise in that main stand. As I said, 5, 6, possibly 700 of them away to the far side, and
they filled out an entire section of that stand, haven't they? But they're actually just underneath where we were sitting earlier, up in one of the boxes enjoying our pre-match lunch, but they've certainly brought a number of fans up, brought a chunk of atmosphere with them from the City of Liverpool. So,
but don't make it sound like we're showbiz, because we had to pay for it. Of course.
No. 75 minutes on the clock.
The listeners will be thinking that we're getting freebies, and that's just not the case.
The shit is in the pulse, Mr. Adams. 75 minutes on the clock. Keeper still receiving treatment.
It looks like he's okay.
Colin Drake's gone into the book for that. The City Liverpool trainers making a usual laconic way off the pitch there.
I think it's the referee's told her to go off and retreat from behind that goal, but
that's the second half decent stoppage though in the game, so you're probably going to anticipate, I would think they're going to be at least 4 to 5 minutes stoppage time, so they're probably looking at another 20 minutes yet, so fingers crossed.
But at least the Steve Longrig is okay, and there will be another substitution. It's going to be a City of Liverpool substitution.
McDonald's,
as we said, we did say that he probably working himself into the ground.
And of course, problems at Silson that afternoon. We were there. Nevitt's coming on, and McDonald's, his last 75 minutes, he's chased around endlessly for a full 75 minutes.
And he's getting a fantastic applause from the travelling Purbs this evening. Put a real good shift in, caused problems from minute 1, and he's going off to a standing ovation here at Highbury this evening. But he's going to be making way for Elliot Nevitt. We watched him back at Silsden playing on the right hand side early on in the season, and he was causing all kinds of problems for Silsden on that afternoon, and I'm sure that's what he's been brought on to do in this latter stages.
Yeah, he's a big unit as well, so actually he's just come on, he dwarfs Jonathan Hodgkinson, so you can see what the plan might be here. Some long balls forward to Nevitt, see what he can do with them.
And it looks like there's going to be another one. Doing a double substitution is Simon Burton.
That's Roberts going off him.
Yeah, Roberts making way. Not sure if they're going to bring another midfielder on just to sit in sit in that hole, getting a lot of encouragement from his players. That's number 15, that's Chris Dykes. He has had experience at Mansfield Town as Dykes. The ball's played off from Kenny Taylor. Area cross into the path of Zach Dale. Can he take him on? And Foy just stands up, and he's done that all evening. He's done very well as the full-back. Hits it long over the top, looking for Nevitt. He wants to get involved straight away, and well, referee's not having it, and I think it was Andy Hill who said it was a late challenge and he had to get out of the way in order to save his leg.
Yeah, it's lively stuff out there, isn't it? But no referee seen it as a free kick, and we mentioned these 5-10 minutes ago, aren't it? This is the only pressure that City of Liverpool are exerting at the minute, which are these free kicks that Barnoldswick are giving away. Rossi's gone out for a throw and he's given nothing.
Yeah, Barnet just need to concentrate and stick to what their manager has told them to do, and just keep on working hard. The opportunity will come. But it is City of Liverpool down in that bottom left-hand corner, trying to work the ball, but it's Blades come forward, plays it into Thomas. It's tight in there, and someone needs to release that ball. And Thompson's done very well. He's recycled it out the back. Ferreira into Andy Hill, needs to move it quicker. That's a nice ball into the path of Zach Dale. Takes it in his stride and tries to take it first time. And it will be a throw-in just inside the City of Liverpool half, down the right, front of the main stand. If you're joining us, I can tell you it was that goal in the first half for City of Liverpool that separates the two sides at the moment. But Barlick's seen a lot of this ball. The final third will tell. Into Olindrake. Nice 1-2 round the corner into Harry Thompson, and I think it's Dalton who... No, it's Kellyn who came across there. Round the corner from Jake Lloyd. And it's very tight over on that far right-hand side. They're closing them down well as City at Liverpool. Of course, they are down to 10 men. There's a goal scorer who got sent off. But Air is coming forward, halfway inside the opposition half. Out to this left side. Can he get the ball into the box? Plays it into Air. Round the corner, into the feet of... was Frelfal going for a 1-2. The ball's still in play, and referee says play on. Need to try and close them down. Goes long, and that's good from Blades. He's had a good evening as a fullback. Just came across in support of his centre half, and he's asking for the ball again, and he's got it. Can he play it back? It's a diagonal ball towards the back post, looking for Frelfal for the flick on into Kenny Taylor. And it will be a throw-in just level with the 18-yard box. Airy. That's a nice one in. When it needed to be dealt with, and well, it was I think it was Weston who came across and just made sure. And he needed to, did the centre half, and he's done that all evening. But more pressure, Stuart.
Yeah, I think at some point now we're down to the last 10 minutes of the 90, and I just think they're going to have to go really all out at some point now, because they don't want to be dying wondering. Yeah. You're all going down 2-0 and losing 1-0 in a cup final for your last game of the season, so they're really going to maybe possibly have to take some risk.
Yeah, well, we're looking for the ball. It goes short. Nice. Oh, it's nice. Played across the box. They've got the goal! It's Hodgkinson! It's Hodgkinson with the equaliser. A fantastic piece of play from the corner. It was played into the feet of Harry Thompson. It was a back heel from Thompson. I think it was Andrew Hill who put it right across the box. But I do know for certain it was Hodgkinson with the equaliser, and well deserved.
Yeah, it's been coming, hasn't it? Thankfully, it's another nice to work corner as well. Little back heel there to put a ball right across the byline, and he couldn't miss from close range, could he? So game on now for the last 10 minutes before the 90.
Yeah, certainly. It's all real game on his hands here. I'm just looking at the action replay that we've got. We can see it was a short one into Harry Thompson. Back heeler, played right across the box, and Hodgkinson. And this is where it's starting to get a little bit ugly out there. Barnoldswick just need to calm things down, to stay focused on this game. They've worked very hard to get themselves back into it. And if you're just tuning in, Barlick have equalised. Barnoldswick Town 1, City of Liverpool 1 in this Macron Cup final. Jonathan Hodgkinson with the equaliser. But we've certainly got a game on his hands now, David. Certainly.
It's the grandstand finish we were hoping for, wasn't it? Just 10 minutes to go or so before full time. Obviously, got the minute looking at extra time. It's getting tasty out there as well. Just after we kicked off, it's Nevitt, I think, who's just gone into the book. He's only just come on for MacDonald. But he went straight through on one of the Barnoldswick players.
But as we were saying about, Danny Craig and, the coaching and the stuff they do on the training ground, that was certainly a training ground corner.
It was. It's the third one of the game that we've seen from corners. So they really have got some good kind of options when it comes to corners. Looks like there's a little bit of trouble in the crowd now. It's been bubbling for a while as well. Let's keep an eye on that one. There's some idiots getting involved.
Yeah, not necessary. Barnoldswick just need to focus on the match in hand. They've worked tremendously hard to get themselves back into this game, and they've got a free kick just inside their own half on that right hand side. It's going to be Blades, drills it towards the back post, gets up, and City just happy to guide it out. But certainly a lot of activity here this evening here at Highbury. Barnoldswick Town 1, City of Liverpool 1. What a spectacle this is for non-league football. And it's going to be a goal kick. Danny Craig very animated down there. Simon Burton, cool as a cucumber. A fantastic season so far, but Barlick back in this game and just need to regroup, get behind the ball. Every man working hard. And City of Liverpool faithful just trying to encourage their team to just step it up a gear. It's played into the feet of Connolly on that left hand side in that bottom corner, trying to get the ball across. Hodgkinson clears it first time into Aaron Ollindrake, very experienced player, and he shows it as well. He hasn't got that injection of pace, but he's certainly got the head. And Blades, he's been pushed off the ball, and it's City Liverpool coming forward. Solid challenge from Hodgkinson, and he's pushed over right in front of the referee. No messing there. And showed a great deal of skill there, Aaron Ollindrake then.
He did. It was, like you say, it was a lovely touch. He just didn't have the pace to get away from his marker, but lovely little touch.
It's certainly made a difference since coming on.
Yeah, they've had a good passage of play, haven't they, the last 20 minutes or so. That goal was coming.
Yep, and it's Aaron with the ball. Going on to that far side, they're liking to switch it and just stretching City of Liverpool at the moment. Diagonal ball from Blades again, played into Ollindrake, they're working it well into Kenny Taylor. Into Thompson. Takes a deflection, the danger's not gone yet. That's in Taylor. Ollindrake, look. I'm not sure, no, it's going to be a free kick to City Liverpool, but some more good play down this left hand side. Kenny Taylor, Thompson and Ollindrake all working together there. It will be a free kick. And it's going to be Steve Longrig. Probably just going to drill this as far as he possibly can, looking down the middle, but it decides to go out wide, and Zach Dale should have really done better, trying to chest it and bring it down. Well, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there, but the ball has gone out, and it will be City of Liverpool dispossessed. Just need to get the ball down, and it's Andrew Hill. Just get it under control, and he does, and it's into the feet of Kenny Taylor. Gone about his business very well. The former Cole man, played here last year in the Macron Cup. He was on the losing side last year. Can he be a winner with Barnoldswick Town? It will be a throw-in. Deep inside the City of Liverpool half. Foy going long, looking for the flick on. There's a flick on misflicked, but Hodgkinson's got it. Plays it into the path of Airy, playing it across the box. He just stepped inside to the City of Liverpool half. Nice ball, diagonal ball, good header, solid header. That would have been an absolute beautiful goal from Barnoldswick. He floated it into Aaron Ollindrake. kind of just, well, it was a cushioned header. It was actually Frelfel with the header, and it was Drake who...
Was Drake, and he had longer than I think he thought he had, and he just had the chance just to maybe take a little touch there before putting in the shot. As it was, he took it first time, and a shot just cleared the bar. But down to the last 5 minutes on the clock, and then extras to come.
Yeah,
could go either way yet. Still, this
it certainly can, and it's Leicester coming forward. Number 2, dispossessed. It's an easy one for Andy Hill, and he comes forward, galloping forward, plays it into the path of Zach Dale out on that right hand side. We've got a real game on his hands here. Is he going to cut inside? Goes for the shot, and he just slipped at the last minute there, did Zach Dale. But another great passage of play. It was Andy Hill linking up with Zach Dale, and well, Stuart, it's certainly seems to be all Barnoldswick town at the moment.
It is. I think City Liverpool's best hope now is to obviously try and snatch something in the 90, because if it does go to extra time, which is looking highly likely at the moment, you can only see one winner. They really are putting some pressure on, so maybe they either try and snatch something or hope for penalties, but certainly it looks like there's only going to be one winner at this stage.
Yeah, well, at the moment it is still 1-1, and a bit of a nudge in the back there from, I think it was Connolly. Barlett take it quick into Hodgkinson, out to Airy, coming through the middle. The City Liverpool just backing off and allowing him to come across the halfway line. Played into the feet of Drake. Needs to be a little bit better with his first touch, but it's a long one blade over the top, and it is Nevitt. And can Airy get there first, and does. He's worked very well as the centre half, just got his body in the way of the ball and shielded it from Nevitt. Kamoze goes square. Now City Liverpool coming forward, dispossessed with Zach Dale, ball through the middle, looking for Felfel. And Longrig decides to go first time. Good solid header there from Hodgkinson. Referee says play on. Into Harry Thompson. Back out into Andy Hill, they're working it well. Ball over the top, looking for Drake. And a nice cushioned header there from Dalton at the end. No pressure on him, but both teams certainly having a go, Stuart.
Yeah, they really have stepped it up, haven't they, the last 10. They realise there's extra time coming in. They're both clearly feeling the effects now, so trying to get it done in 90.
Yeah. 7 minutes has been shown by the fourth official. 7 minutes of added time here at Highbury. A lot of football still to be played. And that was a sloppy piece of play there from Andrew Hill, but he got the ball back, and that's a good tackle. That's a good tackle from Jake Lloyd. Diagonal ball from Blades again, played across to Drake. Well, Frelfel just went up in support, and really what them two need to do is possibly get a bit closer to one another.
Yeah, he's been like that all night, hasn't he? His time has been out, and there's just been no real link up when the ball's been in the air, so it's a bit disappointing, really.
But it will be a goal kick out on that left hand side, looking for the likes of Nevitt. Good solid header, bouncing around. No, someone needs to take ownership of it, and it's Andrew Hill who just ups his leg round it, but he needs to be a bit more precise with his passing than that, putting his team in some unnecessary trouble. Down the left, Andrew Hill makes up, dispossessed again, and it's sloppy, and they don't want to be allowing him in now. Gets on his left hand side, goes for the shot. Oh, it's in the side netting. I'm not sure who that. I'm not sure whether that was the was that Connolly who angled that ball in from the left hand side.
Yeah, it was Connolly there. He's got a nice left foot on him. It doesn't seem to be the paciest of players, but he's certainly got a cultured left foot, and that space well for himself.
But that all came from sloppy play from Andrew Hill.
He did, yeah, he did.
And the ball's long, and Zach Dale wanted it to his feet, and it's gone all the way through.
Just watching Danny Craig very animated on the sidelines, sending out the instructions to his players. Just about 5 minutes left on the clock of normal time. Looks like we could be heading for extra time, but Danny wants this finishing in the next 5 minutes by the looks of it.
Yeah, definitely does, and it was Liverpool coming forward then. The referee says it will be A throw-in just inside the Barnoldswick half. Wants to play it quick with Nevitt. Don't want to be messing around with it there. There he just puts his foot through it, slices the ball, and it's run free. And Zach Dale has it. Yeah, pull back. The referee has given a free kick just inside the City of Liverpool half, out on that right-hand side. We're looking to get some bodies forward. I'd be looking at maybe Liam Blades to drive on towards the box, but it's Andrew Hill who's standing over the ball. It will be Andrew Hill. Reinforcements going forward, all blue shirts up there. Frelfell, Olin Drake, all in the mix. It's an I1. Longrig comes to punch it, only as far as Harry Thompson. Back into the area. Can he bring it down? Tries to bring it down. I think that was Jake Lloyd who was trying to just cushion a ball over the top, looking for Frelfell and Olin Drake. And it's going to bounce all the way through, and it is Blades. And Gidley, quick one. Out into the path of Kenny Taylor, just in front of us. Several minutes left of added time. Good cushion there from Frelfell. Experience showing. Andrew Ildes has gone for the shot. And it would have been some strike had he have hit the target from there. And for me, I know it's worth an effort, but a bit of a waste.
Yeah, it was silly play that. There was no need for that. They had enough men going forward and chance to do something else. So yeah, it was a bit of a nothing shot that really. As you say, from that distance, he's struggled to get that on target.
Yeah, and it will be a goal kick to City of Liverpool. A fantastic atmosphere, fantastic crowd here at Highbury. And Logrig with a long one, looking down that left-hand side. It's a flick on for Connolly, turns inside, but well, the ball's still bouncing around, and Barlett need to clear the lines, and they do. Zach Dale to Blades, goes long. Oh, nice chest, and it's Jake Lloyd running on to the end of it. Can he keep his composure? And good tracking back there. Excellent tracking back in the end by City of Liverpool than it needed to be, because it was almost 2-on-1. But it will be a throw-in. Level with the 18-yard box. Plays a short one. Into the feet of Harry Thompson. Blades puts it across, takes a deflection, bouncing around. They need to take ownership, the City of Liverpool, and release the ball. And he's sliced it into the path of Frelfell, and he's happy for the corner. And this will be a fantastic time.
I wonder if we're going to work one of the corners. We've seen 3 or 4 now, straight from the training ground. What a time to do it now.
Depends which corner Danny Craig is wanting his team to play. But it will be taken. I think it's going to be Andy Hill to put this one in again. I've seen Barlett score quite a few of these during the course of the season, with 2 almost identical ones against Nelson early on in the season. And he's going to go along this time, plays it into the box. Good solid header there from Liverpool. Falls, that's a good shot. Oh! He takes a deflection. It's going to be another corner. It was Zach Dale. From a good 30 yards, he kept it low and took a deflection in the end, and it will be another corner.
It's all Barnoldswick here, isn't it, for the last couple of minutes?
Yeah.
2 consecutive corners.
City of Liverpool are going to have to be on the toes here. But it will be another corner. Played in towards that near post, cleared out there by Liverpool, only as far as Zach Dale. He wants to put it straight back in and does. Diagonal ball towards the back post. Played in towards a blue shirt. Overhead kick. Bouncing around. Well, he went to the ground very easy indeed. He was looking for that, and he's got it. And, just taking the sting out of it now. Both teams giving a fantastic account of themselves this evening. But Barlett come forward again. Into Harry Thompson on this near side. Going long over the top. That's a cheeky one. Just didn't put enough on it. It was Jake Lloyd who read it. And that is the final whistle. And we're going to see extra time in this fantastic, I'm going to say fascinating, but it is fascinating and fantastic game of football. And,
I was going to say, if you think it was a boxing match.
What a game, Stuart.
It's a fantastic game. It's all about who's going to win it now, because it's attitude that wins your trophies, isn't it? And it's who's going to be the best team in this last 13 hours. Are they going to settle the penalties, or are they going to go for it and try and win it within the regulated time? But I've said before, well, we've all said, haven't we? Does look on paper like there's only one winner, with the possession, with the chances that they're creating, that Barnoldswick are going to go and win it. But it just takes a set piece or something, doesn't it? And then a good defensive effort, because in the main they defended well, say, to Liverpool. Let's not forget, they've been down to 10 men for a considerable amount of time now. So to do what they've done, but they must be feeling it. They must be tired. They
certainly have. And
legs must be aching.
As you rightly say, it has been a long season for City of Liverpool, Stuart, and 2 cup finals already. They played the later one just on Saturday. They've had to regroup ready for tonight, and Simon Burton, as we can see him down to our right hand side, just trying to encourage his team.
Yeah, and it's a real big last effort, isn't it? Because this is where they're really going to feel it. But just wondering now, obviously they've made the substitution. They took McDonald off on 75. Good substitution to bring Nevitt on, because he's given them that energy. But is he one of the main penalty takers for City Liverpool? Because clearly he's now out of that, isn't he? They're only going to have initial 5. So you've lost your centre forward. But I suppose he wasn't thinking that at the time. It's just something to bear in mind. If it goes to good penalties, they've probably lost one of the takers.
Certainly, and Danny Craig's down to the left, just picking his troops up, very animated indeed. I'm sure that Danny Craig will not be looking towards penalties. He'll be looking to finishing this off now.
Well, yeah, he's got to, hasn't he, really? Because penalties is lotteries, isn't it? It's, whichever goalie or whichever's got the nerve when it comes down to it. But yeah, I think the best chance for Barnoldswick is obviously they've got the regulation 30 minutes now. That's a long time. They've created some chances, a little bit of composure, and they can win this, in extra time without the need to go to penalties.
Yeah, certainly can.
Scores from elsewhere.
Yeah.
Premier League, full-time Arsenal have beaten Sunderland 2-0. Manchester City 3-0 up against West Brom. That's not finished. And in the Sky Bet Championship, it's Reading who've gone through 1-0 to play the winners of Huddersfield and Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, that's going to be a cracking game of football. Another Yorkshire side, and we were chatting about it earlier, Stuart. Huddersfield really. Do you think they've lost the chance now, or do you think it's Sheffield Wednesday's to lose?
Personally, yeah, I think Hillsborough, they've been a good team all season, Sheffield Wednesday, and I think that was the best chance for Huddersfield now. I think it's Sheffield Wednesday front of their own fans, and I think they'll deal with the pressure. So personally, I can see it being Sheffield Wednesday and Reading at Wembley, but who knows?
Yeah, still a lot of football to be played, and still a lot of football to be played in this game. But if you are tuning in and join us this evening, we have gone into extra time in this one. It finished Barnoldswick 1, City of Liverpool 1 after full time. We've now got 30 minutes of extra time and then a possible penalty shootout as well. So if you're tuning in this evening on Drystone Extra, thank you very much indeed. If you're tuning in from Merseyside as well, or Craven, thank you. We are the sister platform for Drystone Radio, 103.5 FM, award-winning radio station in Craven. And I'm not sure what the Tannoy announcer is saying. I think he's just letting us know that there will be 30 minutes of extra time here at Highbury. What a wonderful occasion this is. 600, 700 travelling City of Liverpool supporters, a couple of hundred Barnoldswick Town, and both captains are being called to the centre spot to
just to ask, it is the 30 minutes, is it? It's not a golden goal or anything like that?
As far as I'm aware of, I do believe it's the 30 minutes. We'll soon see, Stu.
Absolutely will.
But referee down there, and his referee this evening is not had a bad game.
No, he's not. It looks at times like he was going to lose control, but he's brandished the cards at the right time, and I suppose we'll have to check again whether or not the red card was justified. That's for another day. But in the main, I think he's kept a lid on it, because certainly got a bit heated at times.
Yeah,
I'm just about to get the first.
The kick-off, I noticed Stuart had another look at that ladder there. You're in the
Yeah, he's
ready to tackle it.
I don't fancy climbing down that gantry in the dark, I'll be honest.
Yeah, he's looking a bit nervous. We've got a gantry to manoeuvre down after this game.
I think if you need to go down first, you can catch me if anything happens.
What, break your fall?
Yeah.
But it will be City of Liverpool to get this first half of extra time underway. They're going from right to left. Looks like it's going to be Nevitt to get us underway. Referee just signalling to both keepers, Longrig and Gidley. Good evening, good handling from both keepers this evening. Very competent goalkeeping. And we're off in this first half, and it's a crossfield ball onto this near side. Bit of a wasted one, but happy just to gather some yardage down this near side. Played into Andy Hill, out to Airy. He goes out to that far side in front of the main stand. Back to Airy. Square ball into Hodgkinson, out to Blades. Want to be messing around with it, and just happy just to get a couple of early touches. Or Barlick, it's Airy just screaming forward, telling to move forward. It's played into Ollindrake, shields it well, he needs to release it, and he does. Played out to Kenny, nice ball into Ollindrake. Can he find someone on this far side? He thought about it, he's gone back inside. Well, it's a cheeky one. Oh! It was a last gasp, but I think it was Weston again. And the ball's played over the top, and Gidley's thought about coming. And he's still got the ball, and he's... Well, there was an opportunity there for City of Liverpool. Gidley and Hodgkinson. A mix-up at the back. And we went from attack to defence in a matter of 10 seconds.
Certainly did. It was that man Weston again, wasn't it, with his long legs, just getting his foot in where it mattered. Just going to... Now the ball's kind of died a death there. Yeah, it was literally from one end of the field to the other. Bit of a mix-up at the back there. He just took a little bit too wide in Nevitt. I think he couldn't just quite get the angle.
But an excellent piece of play there, shown from Ollindrake there as well.
It certainly was, yeah.
And there he is again. Nice flick on, looking for Frelfel. Just needs to get up with the pace of the game. He's not anticipating the ball at all.
He looks a yard short, doesn't he? All night he's just looked that little bit off the pace, where somebody with a little bit more pace I think would have been in on goal a lot more.
Yeah, you could certainly see someone like McDonald feeding off Ollindrake, couldn't you?
if he's not on a yellow card.
But it's down this near side now. You can hear the travelling support from Liverpool. They've been in full voice all evening. And it's going to be down in this bottom left-hand corner. I can't see it due to our cameraman in place there. There's no ball, I'm being told.
It's reappeared with the ball.
It's a throw-in, level with the 18-yard box. Looking to play it into the feet. That's Connolly. He's had a good evening and they want to be careful. And Blades just wants to release this ball if he can. And he tries to. He's looking for Ollindrake down this near side, but the ball's gone out again. And, someone's got an house full of balls.
I think in terms of the game, though, you'd like it to be settled in extra time. You wouldn't want it to go to penalties. I think both teams, deserve to kind of win it, or so one of the teams deserves to win it in normal time as opposed to penalties. I think it's a cruel way to end such a spectacle, isn't it? Such a final after the long season. Yeah,
definitely. And we're going to see another substitution for City of Liverpool. Number 7, I think that's Kamoze. Yeah. Making way for the very tall figure, another centre forward. Not sure where he's going to be going, and I think that's Daly Woods who's come on as a substitute. It's a ball played into the box towards Daly Woods. It's gone out the other end, but he's got the ball, trying to shift it onto his right, gets the ball across, and I believe that's Airy just mopping up at the back. Diagonal ball over the top, needs to be better than that, and a solid header from Weston. That's food and drink to a player of his capabilities.
Yeah, I think you said that phrase quite a few times tonight, Steve. Solid header from Weston. He's certainly been on his ball, on his game, hasn't he?
Yeah, every opportunity, Stu. He's just commanded the back line and he's won everything.
He has. He's a really big lad. He's stocky and he looks like he's quite experienced as well. He's won everything in the air and been very composed on the ground too.
Yeah. Well, it's Airy coming forward, another composed figure, and the linesman's got his flag up for over on that far side. I think it was Ollindrake who was offside. Just need to regroup, get a breather, and Longrig's going to be taking a free kick out on that far right hand side. We're looking to drive it towards the likes of Connolly and Woods. Gone down that left hand side looking for the likes of Woods. Flick on, but a solid header from area, and again that's good defending from Barnoldswick, getting every single man behind the ball. But it will be a throw-in. Played into Connolly, nudged in the back, and he's still got the ball. That's a good tackle there from Hodgkinson. Need to regroup because it's City Liverpool coming forward down this near side. Nice ball over the top, and they've still got the ball. Can they get it into the box? Blades kept his eye on the ball. He needed to, because Eddie's son of movement, and I could see a white shirt going down, and well, he was lucky there that he never hit the referee with that ball. Number 4. That is McKellen across the box, and that was a flick on. That was an opportunity there.
They've actually started well, City Liverpool this period, haven't they? They've kind of lost a bit of momentum. Barnoldswick. They look at the moment that they're the most tired team of the two, which obviously shouldn't be the case, but a bit unnerving really the way they started City Liverpool.
Yeah, that were Dykes with a flick in the box, just couldn't get the angle on the header and direct towards Gidley's goal. But Gidley plays it out into Hodgkinson. Goes inside to Blades. Jake Lloyd decides to just drop back and receive the ball in a more defensive position. Played into Andy Hill, into Frelfel. Just showed too much of the ball. Heavy touch there. Good header from Hodgkinson. He wants that ball back, but there he just turns his body and decides to go forward. Aldin Drake pushed off the ball, and it's Connolly with it on this near side. Now he's put under a great deal of pressure there from the substitution. That is Andy Hill, number 14 this evening. Long ball down that right hand channel into the feet of Woods. It might cause some problems. Goes first time. He did take a bit of a deflection, I believe, but Gidley kept it in and wants to play it quick into Andy Hill. He's looking over on this near side. That's a good ball into Blades. Goes long. Nice to just pop it inside to Andy Hill, playing some good football into Harry Thompson. Out to Zach Dale. First time ball into the box. Across the box. And it's gone all the way across, and well,
missed timing again, wasn't it, from Threlfall? How many times have we said that?
Just not
delivery in.
Another fantastic delivery. He's just not anticipating it. He's a good, he's about 5 yards off the pace of the game every single time.
He's been like that all game, and it's a shame because the quality of the balls have actually deserved better, but he's just not quite making his runs intelligent.
What would we do with Sam Vokes in this team?
The game would have been finished by now, Steve.
Or in my day, Billy Hamilton.
Too young for him, I don't know who he is.
That's gone right over his head.
As it went over Threlfell's head as well.
But both sets of fans, cheering the teams on. It's been a great spectacle from start to finish, Stuart.
It has. It's been a thoroughly enjoyable game. It was a little bit scrappy to start with, but once it settled down, and obviously we had the early sending off an early goal as well, didn't we? Really, but yeah, I've been really impressed. I think there's some real quality on show from both teams, and as you say, fitting finale really to a long season.
Yeah, well, the ball is played long, and it was Airy who decided to go back to Gidley, puts his foot through it, it bounces down, and it's Leicester with the ball, full back, plays it into the path. Well, there were two of them offside there, and I'm not sure, but it's played through to Connolly. Can he keep his head? Good save, excellent save, made himself big, did Gidley, and it needed to be, but I wasn't too sure whether it's offside. We might be able to let you know, but
I don't think he could believe he was.
The linesman did say play on and got a play to the whistle, and Gidley did, and a good piece of goalkeeping, made himself big. Unfortunate for Barlick, it was Connolly who played it right down the middle. Zach Dale coming forward just inside the City half, down this right hand side. He took himself into a cul-de-sac there and got his pocket picked. City Liverpool putting one down this near side, and excellent defending there from Hodgkinson. Just a turn of pace, and did well to get back.
Woods has given him a bit of zip though, hasn't he, since he's come on? Again, that fresh energy. They brought Nevitt on, they've now brought Woods on, and it's just really given him a little bit of impetus. And frustratingly for Barnoldswick, the 10 minutes gone so far, and it's probably really City Liverpool have been the better team.
Yeah, well, it's certainly is City who are a lot more encouraging in this extra time period, but Harry Thompson's got the ball. Played into Zach Dale. Diagonal ball over that far side, and it was watched by Leicester. Bouncing around. Olin Drake wants to take ownership of the ball, and it's bouncing around, and McKellen just mops up. Plays it back to Dalton. First time from Dalton through the middle. There he kept his eyes on the ball. He needed to. He's gone long this time into. That's good chest there from. Oh, and he's taken him down in a very dangerous position. It was Weston mistimed his tackle there, but a great takedown there from Jake Lloyd.
It wasn't. That's probably the first mistimed tackle from Weston all night. He just got it a little bit wrong then, but a little bit too quick and cute for him there was Lloyd. So, as you say now, 5 minutes to the first end of the first period of extra time, and what a great opportunity now. Free kick, central, probably 30-35 yards out. Certainly should be testing the keeper.
Yeah, certainly going to be testing the keeper, and even just follow the ball in. Just make sure you get the target from there. There's a few players standing over it. It's Andy Hill, Zach Dale. Looks like it's going to be Andy Hill to take it. Zach Dale decides to move away. And I have seen Andy Hill score these from about this range. Longrig just a couple of yards off his line. So anything towards the top corner could cause the keeper some problems. Referee's having a few words at the moment. Don't want the free kick to be taken. Making sure they are the 10 yards back. And Andy Hill, can he strike this and hit the target? Andy Hill placed it on. It's gone right down the middle, straight into the midriff of Longrig, and a bit weak in the end.
Yeah, it was poor free kick. It was too central. Didn't test the keeper at all. You know, it was a good position. The ball was back well enough, and it was just a poor strike.
Yeah, and it's Connolly trying to cause problems, but it's got a ricochet, and Andy Hill goes down this right-hand side looking for Frelfel. Weston comes across, as he has all evening. Had a very good game as the number 6 for City of Liverpool. Everywhere Frelfel has gone, the number 6 follows. But it will be a throw-in. Level with the 18-yard box on our near side. Down the Barnoldswick right. Don't want to commit too many people. Zach Dale gets his foot around the ball and decides to put it in first time, and in the end it's McKellen getting an header to it.
Let's see if they can do one of their infamous routines now. They did one in the first half from the same side, so what an opportunity, what a time to do another one.
Definitely would be, and it's going to be Andy Hill making his way across to this near side. He'll be looking to deliver it. Airy in there, Hodgkinson in there. All the big lads coming forward for Barlick. Can they play it first time? They do, in towards that near post. It's bouncing around. Who's going to take it? Blades, nice chip over the top. Still onside. Looking for the flick on. They need to be careful. They don't get caught out. Oh, he's going to take one for the team. He's Andy Hill. He needed to, because that ball was on its way out towards Woods on that far side. And he needed to there, Stu.
Yeah, it reminds me of going back some years, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in 1997. Rob Lee in Newcastle, when he absolutely took him out and walked off before the ref could brandish his card. But yeah, he took one for the team, as you say.
But that just tells you of the danger that City Liverpool possess. You know, you push too many people forward, you put all your eggs in one basket, you can seriously get your pocket picked.
Yeah, and like I said, I think they've been a strong team for the whole of this first period. They look like they've got the more energy, and they look the more likely at the moment of the two to score.
Yeah, well, it is a long ball, and Barlick just happy to see that go out for a goal kick. Your thoughts so far, David?
I agree with Stuart. In this first period of extra time, City of Liverpool look far superior, and they've been playing with 10 men now for well over an hour, and therefore you would have thought they were the side that were tiring, but at the minute it looks a bit like the other way around. But Barnoldswick again coming with an attack down this right.
I think what's happening, I think Barlick are trying to walk this ball in, and they just need to kind of get the ball into the box and bombard their City Liverpool penalty area.
Yeah, I'm just watching a little bit off the ball then. There was a little bit of afters, just a few verbals and a bit of a scorer between Hodgkinson and Nivet. So I'm going to keep my eye on that one. There's certainly some words exchanged.
Yeah, well, the City Liverpool fans making their way behind the goal now for this second half. The whistle has gone for the first half of extra time. But it is Barnoldswick Town 1, City of Liverpool 1 in this Macron Cup final from Highbury, the home of Fleetwood Town. Great scenes. And possibly one of these sides could be 15 minutes away from picking up this trophy, Stuart.
Yeah, and it's difficult to call because I did say at full time that I thought there was only one winner, but unfortunately I'm changing my mind a little bit because of the way City Liverpool have played.
But you're 2-1 still on.
Well, I think that was normal time. The bookies wouldn't have paid up, would they? But I'll take a 2-1. I'll take a 2-1 in extra time.
Great atmosphere here at Highbury.
The City Liverpool fans making their way behind the goal because I think the stands have closed. Letting them into the facilities of the, bars or toilets or whatever, say to be closed, so been funneled around.
Well, I think they're going behind that goal. They're going to try and suck the ball into the net.
I'm just wondering.
It's a good old cop.
I'm just wondering, do they know already that's the end that the penalties are going to be at? Maybe they've got a premonition because they're certainly packing it out now, aren't they?
Possibly, and Barnoldswick Town are following suit. Some of their supporters are making their way behind the goal to our left-hand side in the memorial stand. City of Liverpool in the Percy Ronson stand. Away to our right-hand side. 15 minutes. Can we get a winner? Stop this game from going to penalties. Tuning in, thank you very much indeed. This is Drystone Extra, sister platform for Drystone Radio, 103.5 FM through South Craven and the surrounding area. We're live from Highbury, the home of Fleetwood Town. And it's going to be Barlick to get us underway in this final period of extra time. Frel fell and Andy Hill on top of the ball, and we're off. Into Kenny Taylor, into Wary. Nothing stupid now. Be an horrible time to concede, and the ball from Jake Lloyd out to Zach Dale, going for the first time ever, but it's bounced free and looking over the top for Nevitt. Hodgkinson out to Blaze, decides to go all the way back to Gidley, and he plays it into Aries' feet. We'll be going long, looking for Olin Drake. He does. Olin Drake looking round the corner, looking for his partner in crime, Zach Dale. Nice ball into the path of Harry Thompson, but mopping up again is Weston. Nevitt. Nice solid header, a nice header. And good composure from the centre half there. Nevitt was in his face, and Harry just shrugs it off. But it will be a free kick. We want to get the game underway, and it's out to Blades on that right hand side. Blades decides to go, and he's gone for a shot. And slightly ambitious there. Was it Blades? Yeah, it was. Decided to go for a shot, and a waste when really the ball was out on that right hand side for Zach Dale.
So exactly, it was a waste. Players up in far better positions. You're not going to score from there. You've said all night that Longrig's a decent keeper, got a great deal of experience. You're not going to beat him from that sort of distance. So no, much better ball was needed there, I think, to put them under pressure.
Yeah, well, it will be a goal kick. Longrig goes central this time, looking for Connolly. Blades gets up with Connolly. A good match in there in the centre. Ball runs free, looking for Harry Thompson, and gets the ball, goes for a 1-2. And he's pushed off the ball, but the referee says play on. Played over the top. There's two of them offside. And that was a late call. It was right in front of us. We were right on top of it, and the linesman must have been a good 2-3 seconds delay on that.
Yeah, he had to think about that one, didn't he?
The Ball kicked into the stand, to the top tier of the hospitality suite here at Highbury. Barnoldswick take it out on the far side, played inside by Jake Lloyd into Andy Hill, into Airy. Can they do something with this ball? It's played around the corner and Frelfeld, well, just shrugged off the ball by Dalton. He's going to try a lot harder as Mark Frelfeld. Otherwise he could be a passenger in this final 15 minutes. Ball played over and, well, Nevitt. And another one. They need to be careful to ball it because it only takes one of them to fall through to Nevitt. And I'm sure, as we've seen early on in the season, David, he certainly knows where the goal is.
Oh yeah, no, good play, Nevitt, and we're waiting for him to come on actually. Just as you say, we saw him earlier in the season and he was just half a yard offside there. If just timed his run a bit better, would have been issues. And there's
the ball has broken free and it's City Liverpool coming forward on that left hand side. Can he get the ball into the box, trying to ship it into the middle? Edge of the box, goes for the shot. Well, he was trying to pick his spot and that went high, wide and handsome. But another great move, and the warning signs are there, Stuart.
Yeah, I've got to say I'm disappointed with Barnoldswick in this completely from the start of extra time. They should be pushing on. They've got the extra man, they have the quality in the second half, but they've been quite poor really. They look a tired team.
Yeah, they do. It was McKellen there with that sloppy. That's a sloppy ball from Jake Lloyd. They need to really concentrate the ball at the moment because they could have a problem on their hands. Airy played into Hill, that's better, into the feet of Harry Thompson. Come forward now, needs to release the ball, and well, he's brought down and he should be seeing a yellow for his troubles. And I think it is actually McKellen. Yeah, I think it's McKellen who's going to be taking one for the team. It was breaking through the middle there. It was Thompson looking to put it out towards Kenny Taylor on this near side, but McKellen made sure that he wasn't going anywhere further than that. But another good opportunity to move forward for Barley. It's going to be Andy Hill standing over the ball. Referee's having a few words. Yeah, he's picked up a yellow for his troubles. McKellen had a good game this evening. It will be played in. It's a central position, about a good 40 yards out, but quite a lot of blue shirts in there at that back post. And it's chipped in and it's curled in. And a solid header there, and it's played out towards Jake Lloyd, who gets there first. Needs to come inside, and that's a good one from Blades. Recycled the ball, put it back into the danger area, played out to Jake Lloyd, nothing stupid. Well, he was looking for Zach Dale, but he waited an eternity to pass that ball and shoved off the ball. And well, they like to wave their hands around to City of Liverpool, and well, you know, the physical contact, how are they getting away with that?
It's those two again. I called it before, Nivets and Hodgkinson. They were having verbals before and it looks like they're carrying it on, so you just have a little bit of another after.
But you raise your hand and you put your hand on someone.
Yeah.
You know, some referees would see that a different way. But what a game we have on our hands this evening. And it's certainly City of Liverpool in ascendance, and they're sending the troops forward. Dalton, Weston going forward for this. And it's going to be a free kick out on that City of Liverpool left. Everyone coming forward.
Yeah, they've sent everybody forward. Just Leicester back on the halfway line here.
So it's going to be
packed penalty box
played in. Not sure whether McKellen wants to take a quick one, but it's played in towards that back post. It's needed to be dealt with, and it was by Harry, but it's bounced out to this near side, and they decide to, well, I thought they were deciding to keep the ball in play. It was Dalton screaming, absolutely screaming at Weston for some apparent reason, but it will be a throw-in. It's taken quickly by Barley. Andy Hill across into the path of Liam Blades. Plays it into Zach Dale. Can he keep it? Maybe take his man on. I think the ball is really for Barlett to get it into the box at any opportunity. And he'll shield it out. And good defending from City of Liverpool. It will be a goal kick. As we say, if it stays the same, we will go into a penalty shootout in this Macron Cup to decide the winners. And well, the stewards are being brought out. We've actually got stewards this evening. It bounced through, and it's Woods who got the flick on, but it's gone to a Barlett shirt, and Andy Hill's across the halfway line, central position, looking out to the left, and they're backing off a little bit of City Liverpool. Just a good delivery towards the likes of Ollindrake. Good solid header, tried to angle it, and got up well. And what I've liked is, and I don't know why they're not doing it more often, is every time that ball is fired in towards the penalty box, Ollindrake's winning everything.
It is, yeah. There's just nobody feeding off his knockdowns, is it? Been quite poor kind of second phase, really.
Yeah, you look at the space between Ollindrake and Frelfeld. That should be, at least half of that.
Yeah, it should. There's been quite poor link up in the box all night.
But there's a long ball this time. He's going for a 1-2, and he is onside, and it's out on that left-hand side. He just needs to put the ball into towards the box. He's going to go for goal, but a good save from Gidley. It's still City Liverpool. They've still got the ball. It's Nevitt. Oh, that's a good block. That's a solid block there from Andrew Hill. And it needed to be. But a fantastic opportunity for City of Liverpool there. We've moved down the left-hand side. And I thought Nevitt was going to score, but another great save with his left foot from Gidley. It's not over yet. Played out to Leicester. Can he get the ball into the box? He tried to drill it in, and it's took another deflection. Barlick. Great deal of pressure in the Barlick box at the moment. They need to be on the toes, need to concentrate. And that's better. And Hill's just happy to release the ball, and two players going for the ball when it breaks. That's a great ball from Jake Lloyd. First time into the path of Zach Dale. He's shown too much of it. And that's a bit of a waste there from the right side. And he's not managed to, really, in this second period and in the extra time, he's not managed to get past Foy, has he?
No, the quality's dropped a little bit, hasn't it? Certainly the last 10 minutes from both sides, really. Some real tired legs on show now, as you'd expect. 125, sorry, what was going to be with 90, 110, 115. Can't wait that we're 115 minutes into the game. I think I'm getting tired.
I think we're all getting tired, but it's a fantastic game of football. I'm glad you could join us. Macron Cup final from the home of Fleetwood Town, and it's Andy Hill with the ball. Plays it into the path of Hodgkinson, goes short into Jake Lloyd, closing him down very well. The City of Liverpool, of course, they are playing with 10 men and have been doing so for quite some time. And Simon Burton's going to be very, very pleased with his team's performance. The attitude from minute one has been on point. Jake Lloyd goes on, that's a late tackle right in front. And I'm quite happy to see how Danny Craig has kept his cool there. Yeah. And that's it. Is it a yellow?
Yeah, he's off.
And a red. Second one, it was coming right in front of the dugouts. And now City Liverpool down to 9 men in this game.
Potentially, I don't know enough about City Liverpool, but is he another penalty taker? Because that's another one that they've lost, isn't it? So it looks like a bit of a midfield linchpin. No, it was McKellen. Was it number 4, McKellen? Yeah,
he's had a good game as McKellen.
Yes.
Good quality player. And like you say, Stuart, if he's one of the selected penalty takers, it's not good news for Simon Burton.
It really is now. I mean, there's 4 minutes to go, isn't it? They're up against 9 men now. I think they really have just got to throw everything.
Well, yeah.
The kitchen sink at City.
There's a lot of tension out there, and I think the referee just needs to get a lid on this. But it will be a free kick. It's right on the halfway line on that right-hand side. It's going to be Blades. Drills it in towards the back post, looking for a blue shirt. Bouncing around. Kenny Taylor. Bit of a slice, and it's another slice from Woods trying to release it down this right-hand side. And Barlick will certainly be looking to get this game finished in this extra time period. Played out to Blades. Blades drives it across field, looking for Ollindrake, but Wood's coming back and supporting, and that's a good diagonal ball, and he's asking a couple of questions, and Blades is going across and deals with it very well indeed.
I have to say, in the last 5 minutes or so, not seen an attack from Barnoldswick, have we? Although City Liverpool now down to 9 men, it doesn't look like it, because not seeing much up front at all from Barnoldswick. I think with 3 minutes to go, it's going to penalties.
I think you could be right there, David, but still quite a lot of football, and as one man said, it only takes a second to score a goal.
It certainly does, and if the penalties carry on long enough, if he does go to penalties, they might end up bringing the tea lady on, or the physio might have to take one.
Yeah.
I don't think they have any players left.
Well, City have got that ball in that bottom left-hand corner. Connolly trying to get it in, and he manages to get the ball, and it's taken a deflection. It's going to be a corner.
Clever play, that.
Yeah, this will be a fantastic time. And a very important time for City of Liverpool to score. The big guys are coming forward. Weston forward, Dalton forward. All getting themselves in that box.
That Blades again gone down.
Yeah, Blades has gone down. I'm not quite sure what it was, but it will be a corner out on that far left-hand side. It's going to be left-footed. Going to be looking to put this right underneath the crossbar. Can Gidley take off the pressure? It's right to the back. It's a solid header. Oh, and he took a deflection. It was Weston with the header, and it took a deflection. It will be another corner out on this near side. They're really starting to put the squeeze on Barlick, and Barlick need to concentrate, need to regroup, because it will be a horrible time to concede a goal. It's going to be left, it's going to be right-footed underneath the crossbar. Gidley decides to say, and it goes all the way through, and they'll be happy to see that go out on the far side. And I think that might be almost it, Stuart.
Yeah, I think we're heading to penalties, aren't we, barring anything miraculous now in the last minute, but yeah, severe lack of chances really in the 30 minutes really from Barnoldswick in total.
Yeah. Well, they have got the ball, and it's played out to Hodgkinson. Coming forward into the feet of Harry Thompson, round the corner, nice one too. Zach Dale into Jake Lloyd. Need to be thinking about getting this ball into the box.
They've got two central defenders still on the halfway line.
Need to get it into the mix. Olin Drake trying to get it, needs to get there first, need a challenge. Well played by that man again, Blades. Had a great game this evening at right back. Played into Blades again. He decides to go more diagonal towards the back post. It's in it! Oh! There just wasn't enough on that. And that is it.
Last header of the game.
That was, well, a little bit more purchase on that, and we could have seen a last second goal.
From where we were still on the gantry in our angle, it was just arrowing towards that top corner, and suddenly it's as though the board had lost all its power, and it just completely trickled. It was the right idea, it just didn't have the right power.
Yeah, well, what a game we've had. We are going to a penalty shootout in this season's Macron Cup from Highbury, the home of Fleetwood Town. What a wonderful occasion. Great game of football, played in good spirits. Both sets of players, supporters. Simon Burton's out there shaking hands with all the Barlick lads. Great to see in their first season of football. He's gone across to the referee and his assistants as well. And well, the dreaded penalty shootout, Stuart. How's this going to go?
Well,
it's a lottery.
It is exactly that. It's just, somebody's going to be a hero, somebody's going to be a villain. It's a shame. I wish it would have been settled in another way. I think both sets of
managers on the pitch, got the players in a huddle, sorting out who's taking which penalty and in what order they're going to take them. I'm interested to know which end they choose, because obviously to the right hand side of us, you can probably hear them in the background, and all the Liverpool fans have headed off into that direction, whereas there's just a handful of fans behind the memorial stand to our right hand side. But I think the referee's decided yet.
The toss of a coin, I think he gets both captions in, and they'll have a coin toss ward, and then they'll choose the end. So
yeah, well, I'm hoping that my battery doesn't run out. Such is showbiz.
No, you're not too bad there.
Not too bad, no. It's we're just waiting to get these penalties underway. The referee and his assistants are in the middle. And both sets of players in a bit of a huddle. Danny Craig, fantastic since his arrival at the club. Fantastic since the arrival in mid-January. Transformed the team. Finished 11th this season in the North West Counties Premier Division. I'm sure they're going to do great things next season. As for Simon Burton and his team, well, what can you say about their first season? And as Paul Manning was saying, the chairman, he said City of Liverpool will be as big as the City of Liverpool want him to be.
Yeah, you really can see, 5 or 10 years time, you can really see them climbing the leagues, can't you? Obviously, they're bringing 600-700 fans to Fleetwood on a Tuesday night, after attending quite a few cup finals already. Probably going to get good support all season. They've obviously got promoted for a season, big city behind them. They're just going to go from strength to strength.
Yeah, well, we're all just waiting. Probably selections have been made who are going to be taking the penalties. You really need the players who are cool as cucumbers to be stepping up this evening for these. All the City of Liverpool supporters behind the goal to our right hand side in the Percy Ronson stand. And all captains just going across to do the toss with the referee, deciding on what side the penalties will be taken. Just waiting to find out which it will be. Great to see. Not sure what's going to happen, and the players are indicating for the City of Liverpool supporters to come over to the left-hand side. So there's going to be a mad rush, which is not really what you need. I'm
not sure the local police are going to be happy with that, because they're going to go right into the middle of the Barnoldswick fans.
Well, exactly. It's I think it's been cordoned off now.
They've stopped it.
So
they put a stop to that.
That gamble didn't really pay off, did it?
No, Barnoldswick have they've won the psychological battle, because it's going to be their fans banging on the boards to put the City of Liverpool penalty takers off.
Yeah, well,
it can mean a lot, that in a game of football. It's certainly, you've seen it work before. It's a big thing.
Yeah. Well, there is quite a few Barnoldswick fans behind that goal. There's a few more making their way. As a team, or both teams, are in the centre circle. We're almost ready to get these penalties underway. Yeah, it's a substitution. Nevitt stepping up to take the first penalty. What can Jordan Gidley done? Fantastic season in goals for Barnoldswick, but it's going to be Nevitt to step up. First penalty for City of Liverpool. Nevitt steps up and scores and tucks it away into that bottom left-hand corner. Gidley dived the wrong way. And first blood.
Never in doubt, was it?
Yeah, first blood.
1-0, City of Liverpool.
Yeah. Aaron Ollindrake stepping up next for Barnoldswick Town. The pressure is on.
Was it Ollindrake or was it Andy Hill?
Could be, yes, you're right. It's a substitution. Andy Hill. What can he do with this penalty? Right-footed, steps up. Oh, and it's a save! Excellent save from Longrig. He gets the right way, dive down to his left-hand side. And a wonderful save from the City of Liverpool goalkeeper.
I've been dying to say all game that in the white shirts and black shorts, they remind me of West Germany with the kit. And we all know how that story ends. I didn't want to say it earlier, but it just reminds me of West Germany.
Dear oh dear. Quite a lot to do yet. Zat steps up. Weston. Good save! Gidley down to his left-hand side. Wonderful save. And Weston's had a brilliant game all evening. He stepped up, tried to side foot it into the bottom left-hand corner. Gidley gets the right way. Still 1-0 and Zach Dale.
Scoreboard's given us up to date with the penalties. A little bit of the old Bruce Grobbelaars is the...
Well, Zach Dale steps up. Oh, another good save! Longrig, right-hand side this time. And the pressure still on the sewer. Oh, well, that was an opportunity. But another wonderful piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, 2 good saves there in fairness to him. He's kept a cool head, hasn't he? And he was guessed right both times, so real pressure if the City Liverpool penalty taker scores this one.
He looks confident as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, this is the full-back Foy, I believe. Steps up, left-footed. Gidley saves it! Absolutely brilliant scenes here.
1 penalty in 5.
This either the worst penalty shootout or the best in terms of goalkeeping. I can't work it out yet.
Well, I'm going to give the credit to the goalkeepers, Stuart. Certainly goalkeepers kept their nerve.
This is Threlfall's opportunity to
Threlfall,
redeem himself.
the number 9, gears himself up. What can he do? And he puts it in! Puts it to the right-hand side.
Really cool penalty under the circumstances. I said before, he's not had a great game, has he? But he really did show a cool head then and sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. Game on. Is that 1-1 now?
Yeah.
And we've got the scoreboard indicating, yes, it's 1-1. Scoreboard in the right-hand corner is telling us.
It's the other City Liverpool substitute coming up to take this penalty.
Oh, and he tucks it in.
Bottom left-hand corner, never in.
It's Woods.
City Liverpool.
Well, what a game we've got on his hands.
I thought he was going to try and take it then before the goalkeeper was in the net.
Steps up, yes. Tucks it away well, that's Olin Drake. Steps up, puts it to the left-hand side.
2-2.
Game on.
Real pressure now.
Yeah.
Real pressure
Well,
on
it's
this one.
sudden death now anyway, isn't it? Even though this is the 5th penalty. Sudden death now.
Well, the pressure is most certainly on here at Highbury this evening. Macron Cup final, penalty shootout. And what do you make it?
2-2.
It's another left footer. Steps up. Oh, Gidley, almost.
A bit old school, that was a bit of an old-fashioned thumb down the middle, wasn't it?
Well tucked away. Yeah, the pressure is still on.
To the centre half, isn't it, Airy?
Was that Connolly who took the last one for City Liverpool? I think it was. I think it was the number 10. Yeah, Airy. Stuart Airy. Good game at the back. Can he do? Oh, he's hit the crossbar! He's hit the crossbar! And that is it. City of Liverpool have won the Macron Cup. Jubilant scenes here at Highbury. Excellent scenes here. Well, and City Liverpool fans are looking to get onto the pitch. And the players from City of Liverpool are making their way from left to right in front of their own supporters. What a season it's been for them. Their first season. 3 finals, 3 victories. But I do feel for Sean Airy there. Stepped up, hit the crossbar, went right down the middle. But good to see from Simon Burton. It's going to every single Barnoldswick player while his team. Jubilant scenes for City of Liverpool. In the right hand side, behind the goal in the Percy Ronson stand. It's been an amazing season. The chairman, Paul Manning, on the pitch as well. 12 months ago he would never have thought of this. And now his team have the Macron Cup and of course that place in the Premier Division of the Hallmark Security League. Fantastic.
Yeah, there's nothing that could have gone wrong for them this season, is it? Everything they've been in, they've gone and won. So fair play to him. It's a shame when the game ends on penalties, and Sean Airy there, the pressure was on him, he had to put it away, clipped the top of the crossbar, and that was a game for City of Liverpool.
It was, and the longer the game went on, Stuart, the more that the opportunities that Barlick did have to put the game to bed and go into the lead, them opportunities went by the wayside, and well, they paid the price.
Yeah, I think they stopped playing after 90 minutes, and you've got to give City Liverpool a lot of credit, as Dave said, with what they've achieved all season. But to play so long with 10 men, and even the last 5 or 6 minutes with 9 men, they really did defend well. They kept the shape, and obviously they've kept the cool heads when it matters, when it comes to penalties. But I just don't think Barnoldswick kicked on. I think we got to full time and they maybe thought that the job had done because they had 30 minutes of extra time. They probably thought it was going to come. We don't have to try as hard, but whatever's happened there, they just didn't look like winning it in extra time, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately not, and it's what an horrible way to lose any game. Lose a final with a penalty shootout. Not the best way to lose a game of football, David.
No, not at all. As I say, it's always a shame when that happens, but I suppose we've got to have one winner on the night. Like Stuart said, the other alternative is we came back again next Tuesday night for a replay. But no, when you work out that they played with 10 men from probably about the last hour plus when you add in extra time, then and then down to 9 men, weren't they, for the last 5 minutes or so? They showed great spirit, great resilience, and I suppose in the end, like Stuart said, Barnoldswick didn't show a great deal there in that period of extra time. They came out the deserved winners in the end.
They didn't, but let's look at the many positives of this season. Danny Craig coming to the club, first season, been here since mid-January, gets them to a final. Things are only going to go from good to better.
Yeah, they're just going to kick on, and they'll go from strength to strength. It's the first time I've seen them this season. Really impressed with Blades, really impressed with Thompson, Lloyd in patches. Threlfall probably flattered to deceive a little bit up front. Looked like they could have maybe somebody alongside him with a bit of pace. But they've certainly got some quality players there, and as you say, young progressive manager there. Want to take it over a few months, let them to the final. They'll consolidate now. We'll go away. They'll regroup. Depends on who they bring in for next season, but we'll come back stronger.
Yeah, jubilant scenes here. Away to our right hand side, it's City of Liverpool winning on a penalty shootout. Of course, we had the goal in the first half. It was a penalty from Matthew Williams. It was then shown a red card. It was then another red card from McAllen. The equaliser from Hodgkinson, and then we went to extra time. 30 minutes of extra time, and then City of Liverpool are victorious on a penalty shootout. What a season for this club, and what a season as well for Barnoldswick Town. Wonderful support, still clapping the Sewer Army in the main stand opposite us here at Highbury. It's been a wonderful occasion to be part of this evening. We're going to leave it. It's been an amazing evening, but it has finished with City of Liverpool coming out victorious in this Macron Cup. We're going to leave. I've got to say a big thanks to Dave Watkins, Head of Sport at Drystone Radio. Thank you very much indeed, Dave.
No problem at all. Really enjoyed it. I hope all the listeners at home have enjoyed it too.
And thank you very much, Mr. Maguire. Safe journey home.
No problem, likewise. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thanks for having us.
And hopefully a lot more during the coming season, 2017 and 18.
Yeah, I think the three of us should get together where we can and carry on commentating.
Brilliant. But as I said, it has finished. Penalty shootout. Winners, City of Liverpool. Commiserations to Barnoldswick Town. They will fight on next season. I'm sure there's big things and better things coming from this team under the leadership of Danny Craig. But we're going to leave it from a very jubilant Highbury, the home of Fleetwood Town. Thank you for tuning in to Drystone Extra, and good night.